Good evening and welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call.
When you think about your banking needs.
And technical engineer, as well as Kate Shank, who will be our OSN camera woman. It's senior night tonight. The Ludington Orioles hosting the Muskegon Heights Tigers. We have a boys JV, boys varsity doubleheader. And we are running a little late tonight, folks. The freshman game did not start roughly till about 4:20. And it just concluded about 12 minutes ago. Ludington winning the freshman game. Congratulations to Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela, and his Ludington freshman team. They defeat Muskegon Heights 48-37. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Also, a big shout out to PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. And here are those starting lineups. First, for the visiting Muskegon Heights Tigers, coached by Zoltan Vines. Starting at the guards, number 2, Mikkel White. He is a sophomore. The other guard, number 5, Corian O'Banner, and he is a sophomore. The third guard for the Tigers, number 13, Tayshawn Robertson, a sophomore. Forwards are number 1, Charvez Williams, a sophomore, and number 22, Jaquise Rogers, and he is a sophomore. Again, the Tigers coached by Zoltan Vines. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Jamie Sycon, assisted by Les Johnson, Derek Eaton, and Nick Patterson. Starting at the guards, number 3, Ryan Kandelek, he's a sophomore. Number 23, Joe Benz, and number 30, Robbie Killips. The forwards, number 12, Daniel Ramirez, and number 55, William Richardson. All of the Orioles are sophomores. Again, the Orioles coached by Jamie Sycon. Senior night here tonight at Ludington. The Heights Tigers in town. And again, in the freshman game, Ludington wins 48-37. Muskegon Heights varsity 11-5 on the year. They've been playing some really good basketball late. 7-2 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Currently the runner-up in the conference. Ludington, on the other hand, 10-7 overall. 9-0, the champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Should be a big week of basketball next week here in Ludington. Girls districts will be hosted by Ludington, and our Orioles will play on Wednesday at 5:30 against the Reed City Coyotes. On Monday, the Manistee Chippewas and the Cadillac Vikings will be playing each other. The winner of that game will move on to play at 7 p.m. on Wednesday against the Big Rapids Cardinals. So then you'll have the winners of Ludington and Reed City and Big Rapids and either Cadillac or Manistee playing for the district championship at 7 o'clock Friday here at Hawley Gym. In between those district girls games, we got a couple of boys games. Tuesday we'll be at Zeeland East. We'll be covering the game there. The JV will be streaming that game, and we'll be on with the varsity game, WMOM and the OSN, just as we will be tonight. OSN bringing you the live streaming of the JV game, and the varsity OSN in collaboration with WMOM. And we're set to go here. Ludington against Muskegon Heights boys JV basketball action on a Friday night. And the tip controlled. Actually, Heights did a good job to run that one down right there. And bringing the ball up for the Tigers, number 5, Corian O'Banner. He'll give it now to Mikkel White. His shot good, and Heights gets on the board first as Mikkel White gets the basket. Muskegon Heights 2, Ludington nothing. Ramirez with the ball for the Orioles. Robbie Killips, he had a huge game Wednesday night at Whitehall with 26 points. Now there's a drive and a foul called, and the foul will be on, I believe, number 2. Let's see here. Yep, it's on number 2, and that's Mikkel White. Daniel Ramirez at the free throw line for the Orioles. Ludington in their white jerseys, black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. Muskegon Heights gray jerseys, Orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white, orange trimmed in white. There we go. All right, first free throw by Ramirez, no good. Second attempt up, no good. Rebound, however, to Joe Benz. Benz will outlet the ball now to Kandelek, now to Killips. Ramirez, three-pointer up and no good. And a rebound to the Tigers, number 1. That's Charvez Williams. Williams still with the ball. Williams now, and he will give the ball to Coriano Banner. Three-pointer launched, no good there. That shot was put up by Mikel White. However, rebound to Heights. And getting the basket for Muskegon Heights, number 13, Tayshawn Robertson. Muskegon Heights 4, Ludington nothing. We have a foul called on Muskegon Heights. Ramirez back at the free throw line. Shooting 2. First free throw shot, good. Ludington's on the board. Ramirez had 18 on Wednesday night at Whitehall. Second attempt. Up and no good. Ludington trails Muskegon Heights 4-1. 6:56 to go in the opening quarter from Venerable Hawley Gymnasium. There's a long three-pointer put up by Coriano Banner. No good, but a rebound to Heights. And Tayshawn Robertson has it. Now he'll give it up. Shot put up there by Charvez Williams. No good. Rebound to Robbie Killips. Nice pass ahead to Kandelek. Kandelek, though, loses it. Ramirez ends up with it. Ramirez, nice drive to the hoop. No good, but he's fouled for the third straight possession. Daniel Ramirez making things happen. Got to get him hitting those free throws so far. Early in this game, he's 1 for 4 at the free throw line. First shot, no good. Braden, we got to send some good karma Daniel Ramirez's way. Get him hitting those free throws. Okay. Ramirez, second attempt from the charity stripe. No good. However, rebound to Richardson. Good! William Richardson. Offensive rebound and the putback. Ludington now trails 4-3. With the ball for Heights, Coriano Banner. Banner that's tipped right there. Good job there by Ryan Kandelek, who tipped it. Richardson, Ramirez, Benz with it now. Nice move by Benz as he'll get it to Kandelek. Kandelek in the paint, little jumper, up and good. Ryan Kandelek kisses it off the glass. Ludington 5, Muskegon Heights 4. 6 minutes left in this opening quarter. Heights on the attack. Jamarian Taylor, freshman, has checked into the game for Heights. Had it there. Now there's a putback, and getting the basket from Muskegon Heights, Coriano Banner. Muskegon Heights 6, Ludington 5. There's a steal by Heights. They had 2 cracks at it. Couldn't get either one to fall, and now Robbie Killips has the ball. Killips wears number 30. Over to Daniel Ramirez, into William Richardson. Richardson in the lane. Shot. Good. Got a nice friendly home court roll right there. Ludington 7, Muskegon Heights 6, and the action is now percolating to almost to a boil here between the Orioles and the Tigers. There's a shot by Heights, no good. Rebound, Benz. Benz being ball hawked right there by Coriano Banner. Now Robbie Killips has it on the near baseline. Killips, cross-court pass. Ramirez, he'll take the 3. No good. Richardson had it momentarily, but now with it for Heights, number 2, Mikel White. White will give it up now to Coriano Banner. Banner loses a dribble, regroups. He'll take the 3, and it's up no good. Rebound to Robbie Killips. Killips will get it ahead to Ramirez. Now to Kandelek. Kandelek shot up and no good, but he is fouled. And he will shoot 2. And it looked like the official might have been a little confused on that one. He looked like he gave the signal that the basket was good. The basket was short there, however. Oh, okay. And they're going to say he was not in the act of shooting there when he was fouled. So Ludington will inbound it there. Killips inbounds it. Ball deflected, and here comes Heights. Now this Ludington takes it away. Kandelek, and he'll get it ahead to Killips. Robbie Killips now. William Richardson, nice move in the lane. Shot up, good. William Richardson, what a smooth move in the lane by the big guy right there. He's got 6 first quarter points, and his Orioles lead by 3, 9-6. Now a foul will be called, and it's going to be on number 23, Joe Benz. Four team fouls on Muskegon Heights, 1 on the Orioles. Orioles lead 9-6, 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Tayshawn Robertson in the corner with it. Ball's deflected by the Orioles out of bounds. And Heights will maintain possession. Well, Banner with it. He's guarded by Joe Benz. 3:48 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 9, Muskegon Heights 6. Boys JV basketball action. Senior night tonight. There's a nice baseline drive and give the basket there to Charvez Williams. Charvez Williams with the basket. Ludington 9, Muskegon Heights 8. Three-point attempt by Killips. Good! Robbie Killips from downtown nails the three-pointer, and Ludington on top 12-8. There's a foul called on William Richardson as Charvez Williams was driving to the hoop. 3:16 remaining in the first quarter. Williams' first shot is good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 32, Luke Hackert. Also reporting in number 21, Jack Stidham. Second attempt, also good. 4 points for Charvez Williams in this first quarter. The Orioles lead 12-10. 3:11 to go. Ramirez with it now. Stidham. Jack Stidham will go baseline. He'll kick it back to Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez now will give the ball up to Robbie Killips. Ramirez, Stidham. Stidham will swing the ball now to Robbie Killips. He'll work it inside to Richardson. Richardson, a little turnaround with the left hand. Good! William Richardson having a great first quarter. He's got 8 points. The Orioles should keep feeding him the ball in the paint right there. Ludington up 14-10. Williams on the drive for the Heights Tigers. Shot no good. Rebound to William Richardson. He'll outlet it now to Robbie Killips. Killips double teamed. He'll get it to Richardson. Now to Stidham. Back to Richardson. He'll take the jump shot. No good. Rebound to number 4. That's Jamarian Taylor for Muskegon Heights. Ahead to Coriano Banner. Long three-pointer. No good. Rebound Richardson. Well, that three-pointer was not your garden variety by any stretch of the imagination. Ludington now with the ball. Killips, he'll take the three short, and a rebound to the Tigers, number 24. That's Camarion Davis, who's in the game. Now his pass deflected, and there's Hackert with the ball. Ahead now to Richardson. To Ramirez. Ramirez to Stidham. Now Richardson with it. William Richardson, shot no good, but he draws the foul. Good hard work in the paint there by the Orioles' William Richardson. The foul called on Jamarian Taylor. Richardson at the free throw line. First free throw, good. Nine first quarter points for William Richardson. Orioles lead 15-10. 1:36 remaining in the opening quarter. Second attempt, also good. Ludington up 16-10. 10 first quarter points for William Richardson. There's a nice block there by Richardson. He's doing it at both ends right now. Hackert ends up with the ball. He'll get it ahead to Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez now. He'll swing it to Robbie Killips. He fakes the three, and Jack Stidham was cutting to the hoop down the near baseline, and Killips' pass was a bit behind Stidham right there. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Muskegon Heights basketball. 1:18 to go in the opening quarter. Again, we started a bit late tonight, folks. The freshman game didn't start till right around 4:20. It was scheduled to start at 4 p.m. We're looking forward to a big night of high school basketball here at Hawley Gymnasium. Boy, things just got a little brighter, didn't they, Braden? Started to believe we were playing without a light there for a moment, it looked like. Yep. Now there's Heights with the ball. And now scramble for it. Ludington comes up with it. Hackert with it. Luke Hackert now to Ryan Kandelek. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Kandelek with a nice drive. Good! Nice drive there by Ryan Kandelek. A little underhand scoop shot right there. That was sweet. Ludington now up 18-10 with 41 seconds. There's a steal. Ramirez with it now. Daniel Ramirez putting on a pretty good exhibit of dribbling there. His pass, however, is stolen on the steal. Mikkel White shot up good. White on the steal and gets the basket. Ludington now up 18-12. 23 seconds remain in the opening quarter. Jack Stidham near baseline. Now he'll give it up to Luke Hackert. Hackert now to Stidham. Stidham still with it. Kandelek, 6 seconds to go. Ramirez down to 5 seconds. Hackert, they're going to have to get a shot off, and they're not going to. There's the buzzer, and at the end of one from Hawley Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 18, the Muskegon Heights Tigers 12 boys JV basketball action. Stay tuned. You're listening, you're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 18, Muskegon Heights 12. We've completed one quarter here in the boys JV basketball game between the Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Heights Tigers. On the court right now for Ludington, you have Daniel Ramirez, Luke Hackert, Ryan Kandelek, Derek Dunsel, who wears number 11, has checked into the game, and also number 21, Jack Stidham. On the court for Heights, you have 23, and 23 is Ed Carter. He is reported into the game. Also number 24, Camarion Davis. You got number 2 out there, Mikkel White. Number 1, Charvez Williams. And number 4, Jamarian Taylor. That's your 5 on the court for Muskegon Heights. And we are having some type of a delay right now. The scoreboard is called the Ludington High School athletic director over to the table, and they're discussing something with the officials right now. Ludington up 18-12. Scoring for the Orioles in that first quarter. A huge first quarter for William Richardson. He had 10 points. 3 for Robbie Killips, 4 for Ryan Kandelek, and 1 for Daniel Ramirez. For the Muskegon Heights Tigers, 4 points for Charvez Williams, 4 for Mikkel White, 2 for Coriano Banner, and 2 for Tayshawn Robertson. Had a good discussion, nice chat with Heights head coach Zoltan Vines prior to the game, going over his team, his starters, and the pronunciations of the names, as I do with all the coaches of all the teams. Even if I think I know the pronunciation of the name, it's always good to get verification from the head coach. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business, and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, now located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You know, Braden, why don't you put the headset on? Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming districts.
Okay.
Braden Kronline, our OSN and WMOM technical engineer. We got the upcoming districts coming, and let's let the fans out there, the Oriole fans, know that we will not be live streaming any, no matter how far we go, any tournament games for the girls or the boys will not be live streamed.
Not video live streamed.
Not video. That's what thank you. That's you always keep me in line. They will not be video live streamed. So, folks, Braden's going to tell you, all we're going to be bringing the Oriole fans out there is...
We'll be bringing you audio just due to state regulation. We'll be just doing strictly audio for districts and any of the regional or possibly...
If we get to the regionals, yes, which we hope both teams do.
Right.
Like last year, we hope both teams made it to the regional finals.
No matter how far we make it in the tournament, it'll be audio only.
This state is going back to where they were a couple years ago. For 2 years, they kind of were a little lax on it because of the COVID, the pandemic and so forth. But now they're going back to where they were a few years ago. So we will just be bringing... Audio.
Yep.
Audio, no video. We have 2 remaining games after tonight where we will be live streaming on the OSN. We will be bringing you audio and video, and that's at Zeeland East on Tuesday for the boys game, and on Thursday at Mason County Central for the boys game.
Yep.
So the Oriole boys will close out with 2 road games. After tonight, they'll be at Zeeland East on Tuesday to take on the Chicks, and on Thursday at Mason County Central in the battle for Mason County against our county rivals, the Mason County Central Spartans. Now, it looks like we have the refs are still discussing it, and
I have no idea what's
some of the
going on.
players have went into the locker room. It looked like they were something with the jerseys, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm not even going to speculate what's going on right now down on the court, but we are in a delay right now. Ludington up 18-12 at the end of the first quarter of play. And again, speaking of those districts, next week here at Hawley in Division II, Ludington girls will play Reed City in a semifinal game that Ludington hosts at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, March 1st. Ludington hosts the districts this season, and rival Manistee is in a district quarterfinal against Cadillac. So... You know what? I made a mistake on that. Actually, 3-1 is Monday, correct?
Yes.
No,
it's
Monday.
Tuesday. 3-1 is Tuesday. Yep.
3-1 is Tuesday. So, yes, 3-1 we will be at, as we mentioned, we'll be at Zeeland East. And then we'll be here Wednesday for the girls.
Yep.
Then Thursday we'll be at Mason County Central for the boys, and hopefully Friday we're back here for the district championship game for our Ludington girls. Okay, we've begun play here in the second quarter, and Ludington gets a quick basket from Daniel Ramirez, and they now lead 20-12. Yeah, I started reading that, and I said, wait a sec, did we give some bad information on that? No. Division II, Ludington girls play Reed City, semifinal game here at Hawley Gym, 5:30, Tuesday, March 1st, and hopefully the Oriole girls will be playing again on no, that actually, you know what? That's wrong. The LDN had the wrong information in there. Our girls play Wednesday.
Yes.
Girls
play Wednesday.
The boys play boy, I'm getting you all confused, folks. The boys play Tuesday, March 1st at Zeeland East. The girls, Ludington girls, play Wednesday, March 2nd here at Hawley against Reed City. There, we got it straightened out for you folks. Go. I should follow my notes I have right here. Yes, February 28th, Cadillac 5-13 versus Manistee 3-14. The girls district play here at Hawley Gymnasium, the Division II tournament, as Muskegon Heights gets a three-pointer. And getting that basket for the Tigers was number 13, and that was Tayshawn Robertson. All right, back to action now. Ludington up by 5, 20-15. I had to read that Daily News article twice, and I said, wait a second. That didn't line up right there. Okay. Richardson saves it. Now he throws it out of bounds. So, looking at it again, February 28th. That's this coming Monday. Cadillac at First Manistee girls district basketball action. March 2nd, that's Wednesday. Ludington 14-5 versus the Reed City Coyotes 9-9 at 5:30. That'll be the opening game on Wednesday. The second game, Big Rapids 12-6 versus the Cadillac Manistee winner. That game will be at 7 p.m. And then on March 4th, Friday, March 4th, the district championship game at 7 p.m. here at Hawley Gym. That's girls district basketball action, Division II. Okay. The Ludington boys again in action next week at Zeeland East on Tuesday and at Mason County Central on Thursday. So hopefully next week, Braden, we will be bringing the Oriole fans basketball action on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
4 games in a row.
That's what we hope. Yep, as long as our girls can defeat Reed City, that's the way it's going to line up. Okay, Ludington up here in boys JV basketball action, 20-15, 6:05 remaining in the opening half. Richardson with the ball. He'll fake the 15-footer. He'll give it to Candelac. Shot no good. And Muskegon Heights comes away with it. And number 22 has it. And 22 is Jaquise Rogers, who's checked into the game. Now with the ball. Number 5, shot on the way. It's good. 3-pointer right there. Corian O'Banner with the 3, and all of a sudden we got a 2-point game. Ludington up 20-18.
I'm not sure where that pass was heading.
Yeah, Heights was able to corral it before it goes out of bounds. All right, Tammy Banstra sent us a report, and there's another 3. Give that one to Mikel White. And all of a sudden, Muskegon Heights on top, 21-20. Coach Jamie Sykon Watson gets a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. 5:15 to go in the opening half. Muskegon Heights 21, Ludington 20. We got a report from Tammy Banstra at the end of the first quarter of play from Muskegon Heights. Girls varsity basketball action. Ludington 13, Muskegon Heights 5. So Coach Warren Stowe's team up 13-5. Very important ball game for the girls tonight down at Ludington. If they win.
Down at Muskegon?
Down at Muskegon Heights. Did I say?
You said down at Ludington.
Thanks. Okay. At Muskegon Heights, yes. Very important game for our girls tonight. And things just got a little dimmer in here, didn't they? Seemed like they did. Maybe not. Maybe I'm seeing things. But the Orioles win, and they are at least co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, depending on what Muskegon Western Michigan Christian does tonight. They went into tonight tied up for the league lead in the Lakes 8 Conference. Okay, back to action here. Ludington with the ball. Killips has it. Killips now to Ramirez. They'll get it to Benz. Killips, good! 3-pointer, Robbie Killips from the near baseline. He's got 6 in the game. Ludington up 23-21. Heights on the attack. 3-pointer, good. All of a sudden, everybody's gone happy here with 3-pointers. Corian O'Banner hits a 3. Oh, okay. So we see what the delay was here. The 5-quarter rule, they have let them pass at other schools, but MHSA rule, players can't play 5 quarters yet, and they played in the freshman game. Okay, we got clarification what happened right there. There's a Ludington legend walking into Hawley Gym right now, 1975 Class B first-team All-Stater, Steve Hall. Good to see Steve here. Muskegon Heights 24, Ludington 23, 4:18 to go in the opening half. Shot up, no good there. There was a lot of contact there. Ramirez put that shot up. And now we're going to have a, looks more like a frustration foul there called on the Orioles, and it's called on Joe Benz. Yeah, that 5-quarter rule is something that started last year. I know most of the coaches are in favor of it, and they like having that rule. 4:13 to go in the opening half. Ludington trails Muskegon Heights 24-23. Boys JV basketball action. Tayshawn Robertson at the free throw line. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Ramirez. Daniel Ramirez will bring the ball up for the Orioles. He'll dish it now. Killups, he'll fake the three. He finds Joe Benz wide open. Nice basket there by Joe Benz. Nice assist to Robbie Killups. Killups there with a little teardrop scoop shot. And Ludington now on top, 25-24. Chavez Williams with it. Now over to Coriano Banner. Back to Williams. His shot up and no good. Coming away with it for the Orioles is Joe Benz. Benz will give it up to Robbie Killups. Killups now over to Trey Keeson, who's checked into the ball game. Good to see Trey out there. He wears number 10. He'll give it up to Robbie Killups. Now Benz, three-pointer near baseline. Off the mark. Keeson with the rebound. Good.
Hey, we'll call the pass.
Trey Keeson. Yeah, we'll call it an assist on that. Hey, Braden?
Yep.
Okay. Ludington 27, Muskegon Heights 24. Good defense by the Orioles. And as three-point attempt missed there by O'Banner. And now with the ball for Ludington, Joe Benz. Benz now to Ramirez. Ramirez, he'll give it up now. Killups will drive baseline. Dishes it to Kandelek. His shot off the mark. Rebound to the Tigers, number 22, Jaquise Rogers. Shot put up there by Chavez Williams. No good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two. Ludington 27, Muskegon Heights 24. 2:41 to go in this second quarter. Varsity game tonight will feature the 11-5 Muskegon Heights Tigers, 7-2 in the Lakes 8 Conference against the 10-7 Ludington Orioles, 9-0 and the Lakes 8 Conference champions. Chavez Williams' free throw is good. 5 points for Williams. Ludington led 18-12 at the end of the first quarter. They are now up 27-26 as Williams gets both free throws. Killups will bring the ball up for the Orioles. Nice no-look pass. Oh, couldn't get Joe Benz could not get the shot to go. And here comes Muskegon Heights. Chavez Williams with it. Ludington with that 1-point lead, 27-26. Braden has informed me it's blackout night tonight here for the student section. There's another three-pointer for Heights. And getting that one was number 2, Mikel White. Ludington down, Ramirez shot, no good. And here comes Heights. They got a 2-point lead, 29-27. Shot no good. Keeson, nice lead pass to Ramirez. And he's hammered. Daniel Ramirez fouled right there. And he's still down. And probably going to see there he bounces back up. Daniel Ramirez, he's a tough young man. Ludington trails 29-27. You know, it's a big night tonight. It's senior night, student section theme blackout, and the O-Funk is here, the LHS pep band.
We got a pretty good crowd in here.
Yes, and the crowd continues. Holly Gym continues to fill. This reminds me back of, back in the 70s and 80s, and of course the 60s when Holly was standing room only for every game. Particularly when a team like Heights would come into town or River Rouge would come in every other year. Heights and the Orioles, I'll tell you what, they've had some great matchups over the years. First free throw was no good there by Ramirez. Second attempt up and good. Ludington trails by a point, 29-28, 1:57 to go in the second quarter. O'Banner with it. O'Banner now to Mikel White. His shot no good. Rebound, however, to Heights. Shot no good. Rebound to Heights again. Shot up no good, and a foul is called on Joe Benz. Not too happy about that. And the foul was on Joe Benz, and Mikel White is at the free throw line.
The way this game is looking, shooting these free throws and making them is really going to matter towards the end of the game.
Mikel White at the free throw line. That's Joe Benz's third foul as well. White gets his first free throw. He's got 11 points. in this first half. William Richardson back into the game for the Orioles. Richardson's out there with Stidham, Killips, Kandelek, and Ramirez. And there's an offensive rebound. Shot no good. Put back up no good. Heights again with it. Boy, they've had 3 or 4. Now Kandelek has it for the Orioles. Oh! And you saw that one. We saw that one coming in slow motion here, Braden.
Yeah, we
and
did.
Robbie Killips going for that ball right there, and you can see it. You can see that like it was going to happen where Killips, but he gets up right away. He got a pretty good elbow right there. He's on his feet, though. And the foul called on Muskegon Heights. And it's on number 1, Charvez Williams. Robbie Killips at the free throw line, shooting 1 and hopefully the bonus.
That looked like a clothesline there.
He got that elbow, and he went down like a sack of potatoes. All right, free throw is no good, and here comes Heights with 1:24 to go in the second quarter. Heights with a 2-point lead, 30-28. Now, Muskegon Heights turns the ball over. Triggering the ball in for the Orioles, Ryan Kandelek. He gets it in to Robbie Killips. Killips, Kandelek, now to Stidham. Richardson with it now. 1:09 to go. Kandelek, nice pass to Richardson in the paint. Shot up and no good. Rebound to Corian O'Banner of the Muskegon Heights Tigers. O'Banner, nice move there. Shot up and no good. Tipped. Heights still in possession of the ball, and O'Banner has it once again. Now it's stolen there. It was stolen by Ramirez. And let's see here, last touched by Muskegon Heights, so it'll be Ludington basketball. 49.3 seconds remain in the opening half. Muskegon Heights 30, Ludington 28. Heights has had a big second quarter here. They trailed the Orioles 18-12 at the end of 1. Kandelek with it now. Killips, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Mikkel White. He'll outlet the pass, and now ball deflected. Ramirez ends up with it ahead to Stidham. 26 seconds to go, 2-on-1 for the Orioles. Stidham, shot blocked. Coming away with it, Charvez Williams for Muskegon Heights. He'll take the 3. It's going to be well short. Rebound, however. Oh, Richardson now, and quick jump ball possession, or called right there. Possession arrow to Muskegon Heights. 14 seconds left in the opening half. Heights will get the ball in. 10 seconds to go. There's a deflection and a steal. Kandelek with it ahead to Killips. Killips, now he'll hit. Stidham, good! And there's the buzzer. Getting the basket for the Orioles, number 21. Jack Stidham with a nice assist to Robbie Killips just before the buzzer sounds, ending the first half. And your score at the intermission from Hawley Gym Boys JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles, 30. The Muskegon Heights Tigers, 30. Back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. The halftime show has been shortened to just a 5 minutes, or I should say a 5-minute halftime, which means that we got about 2:20 to go until play resumes here in the second half. That is due to the fact that the freshman game started about 21 minutes late. Ludington won that game by the score of 48-37. We're at the half here in the JV game. Ludington 30, Muskegon Heights 30. Ludington outscored by the Tigers 18-12 in that second quarter after outscoring Muskegon Heights 18-12 in the opening quarter. And looking at the scoring for Muskegon Heights in the opening half, Charvez Williams with 6 points, 11 for Mikel White, 8 for Coriano Banner, and 5 for Tayshawn Robertson. For the Orioles, 4 points for Ryan Candelek, 2 for Trey Keeson, 4 for Daniel Ramirez, 2 for Jack Stidham, 2 for Joe Benz, and 6 for Robbie Killips. And William Richardson, he had a big first quarter, cooled off a bit in the second quarter, but he ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 first half points. He had all of them in the first quarter. We're going to step aside right now, and we'll be back in 60 seconds for the start of the second half of this boys JV game. You are watching the Oriole Sports Network, the OSN, bird's eye view of local sports.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen along with Braden Kronline and Kate Shank, the Oriole Sports Network sports team. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. We'll have Kyle Grzinski sitting in with me tonight. He will be doing the color commentary for the varsity game tonight. Of course, Kyle played in a number of those great battles against the Muskegon Heights Tigers while he was in high school. Okay, Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the second half. Ramirez has it on the far baseline. Candelek with it now. He'll put up a little running shot, no good. Rebound, Joe Benz. Benz will swing it now to Robbie Killips. Killips on the dribble drive, picks up his dribble. He'll get it up to Daniel Ramirez. Baseline jumper, or baseline layup right there, no good, and here comes Heights. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles' Ryan Candelek, I believe. 7:33 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 30, Muskegon Heights 30. Coriano Banner with the ball. Reminder, folks, you can watch this game later this evening on YouTube. Just look up Oriole Sports Network. There's a steal by Daniel Ramirez. Ramirez to the hoop, and a shot no good, but he is fouled. And he'll go, let's see here. Foul called on Mikkel White. And Robbie Killups will trigger the ball. And again, I was saying you can watch this game on... No, nice job there by William Richardson getting the bucket. Ludington up 32-30. Go to YouTube, look up Oriole Sports Network. Those games are archived up there on YouTube. You can watch both the JV and the varsity game. All right, Ludington with the ball now. Candelek, his shot, no good. Rebound to the Heights, Mikkel White. Now we'll have a foul called on Daniel Ramirez. Ludington 32, Muskegon Heights 30, 6:46 to go in the third quarter.
Personal foul, Ludington, number 12, Daniel Ramirez. That's his second and team second. Substitution for the Tigers, number 21, Jesse Dean.
Jesse Dean checks into the Heights lineup. He wears number 21. He's a freshman. Three-point attempt up, no good. Rebound to Robbie Killups. He'll outlet it now. Joe Benz. Benz a shot, no good, but he's fouled. So far, what we're seeing here in this second half is a very aggressive Ludington team taking the ball to the hoop. Joe Benz at the free throw line. All right, halftime score from Muskegon Heights girls varsity basketball. The Ludington Orioles 28, the Muskegon Heights Tigers 8. Coach Warren Stowe and his team have a 28-8 halftime lead at Muskegon Heights. Ben's first free throw, no good. Second attempt, good. 3 points for Ben's in the game. Ludington 33, Muskegon Heights 30. There's a shot up and no good. That was Jaquise Rogers with the shot. Robbie Killups with the rebound. Killups now over to Candelek. They'll get it into Ramirez. His shot no good, and here come the Tigers. Shot's no good. Rebound fought for. Ramirez comes away with it. Ramirez, nice feed. Oh, the shot no good there by Joe Benz. Just a little too hard on that shot. Now here come the Tigers, and the pass right there from Coriano Banner, too much. Sails out of bounds, so Ludington will get the ball back. 5:51 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up by 3, 33-30. Killups to Benz to Ramirez. His shot is no good, but he's fouled. Daniel Ramirez at the free throw line.
That's his first personal and team's third. Shooting two for Ludington, it's Daniel Ramirez.
I'd like to send a shout out to Phil Castoni, from originally obviously a Ludington native, now living in Oxford, Michigan. He just celebrated a birthday, so belated birthday wishes to Phil Castoni, a huge Ludington Orioles fan on the Oriole Sports Network. And 2 free throws there for Daniel Ramirez. Ludington now with a 5-point lead, 35-30. Heights back, shot no good. Offensive rebound by Heights, no good. A rebound by Heights, up, no good. They've had 3 attempts right there. Ludington thwarted them all, and here comes Ryan Candelek. Candelek with it, loses it, gets it back now to Ramirez. Ramirez will go baseline now. He'll hit Killups for 3. No good. Rebound Ramirez. 13-footer up and no good. Didn't get the friendly hometown roll on that one. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Muskegon Heights. No, we have a foul. Foul called on the Tigers, number 21, Jesse Dean. 5:08 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 35, Muskegon Heights 30. Ludington led 18-12 at the end of one. We were tied up at 30 apiece at the half. Here comes a three-point attempt up. No good there by Joe Benz. And now there's a steal by Killips. Killips with the ball still. Robbie Killips will give it up to Kandelek. Now to Benz. William Richardson. Richardson shot, no good, but he's fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. Again, at Muskegon Heights, girls varsity basketball. Ludington 28, Muskegon Heights 8 at the halftime in the girls varsity basketball game. Richardson's first free throw is good. Ed Carter checks into the Muskegon Heights lineup. Second attempt up, no good. Ball batted around, and Ludington comes up with it now, a deflection, and Heights has it. Mikel White with it. And there's a basket. Getting the basket, number 21. Jesse Dean with the basket. Three-pointer up, no good there by Ramirez. Rebound to Benz. Benz's pass deflected, but it ends up in Killips' hands. Now he'll work it into Richardson. His shot up, and good! And he's fouled. Richardson working hard on the glass right there in the paint. Ludington 38, Muskegon Heights 32. 4:16 to go in the third quarter. Again, the Ludington freshmen winning by the score of 48-37. That was a boys' freshman basketball game. Luke Hackard into the Oriole lineup. He wears number 32. Richardson's second attempt, or I shouldn't say second, his attempt to complete the three-point play, no good, and here comes Heights. Corian O'Banner with it. O'Banner now over to Mikel White. White will give it up to Dean. His shot, no good. Rebound to Joe Benz. Benz will outlet it now. Robbie Killips. Killips, nice move, and he'll get the basket. Oh, Robbie Killips, silky smooth right there. He's got 8 points in the game. Ludington now with an 8-point lead, 40-32. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Mikel White. Now his pass sails out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Unforced turnover there. There's Coach Thad Shank. I see him down there talking to Muskegon Heights coach Delreka Stewart. 3:41 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 40, Muskegon Heights 32. Robbie Killips with the ball. Now Killips has the ball deflected out of bounds. Ludington maintains possession. Killips will get it in to Ramirez. Ramirez now over to Mason Conger, who's checked into the game. Conger wears number 54. He sank a nice three-pointer the other night at Whitehall. Nice pass inside to Richardson, who gets the bucket. William Richardson with the shot and the bucket. He's got 17 now. Ludington leads by 10, 42-32. Timeout on the floor. Ludington 42, Muskegon Heights 32, 3:08 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. The Orioles have a 10-point lead over the Tigers, 42-32 boys JV basketball action. We want to send a shout out to Crown and Cork. They'll be reopening on April 20th. Again, put that on your calendar, folks. April 20th, Crown and Cork reopening. They're located at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina. They are a proud sponsor of the Orioles on the Orioles Sports Network. All right, Muskegon Heights with the basketball. 3:02 to go in this third quarter. With the ball, Corian O'Banner. O'Banner will give it up now to Jesse Dean. He wears 21. Back to O'Banner. He gets a pick there from Dean, and now a foul will be called. He tried to split a couple of Orioles right there. And the foul called on Ludington's number 32, Luke Hackert. And it's good. We're looking out right now, Braden and myself looking out across the gym, and the bleachers are really filling up, and that's great to see here at Hawley Gym. Taking me back to years past where I was standing room only for a good majority of the games here at Hawley. Still got plenty of seating if you're out there listening or watching and tuned in. Come on out, folks. There's a three-pointer for Muskegon Heights, number 23, and that was Ed Carter with the basket. Orioles up 42-35. And you're right. You look at where our parents section is for the Ludington players right now, and that's really filled up. 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 42, Muskegon Heights 35. Boys JV basketball action. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering why this game is only in the third quarter right now, the freshman game didn't start about 22, 23 minutes late. There's a nice basket there. Daniel Ramirez on a dribble drive, and Ludington up 44-35. By the way, in that freshman game, Ludington wins 48-37. Corian O'Banner with it. O'Banner, he'll pick up his dribble, and there's a three-point attempt up, no good there by Mikel White. With the ball for the Orioles, Daniel Ramirez. He'll outlet it now to Robbie Killips. Killips will swing it over to Luke Hackert. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez on the way to the hoop. He'll dish it back to Hackert. He'll take the three, no good. Rebound to the Tigers, and coming away with it, Charvez Williams. Now a palming violation on Muskegon Heights. Back into the Tigers lineup, number 22, Jaquise Rogers. Ludington 44, Muskegon Heights 35. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. We want to thank Indian Summer. There's a shot put up by Mason Conger, no good. Heights with it now. 1:24 to go. O'Banner shot, no good. Ball deflected. And coming up with it for Heights, number 23, Ed Carter. Three-pointer up, no good there by Charvez Williams. And here comes Ramirez. He'll give it up to Oh, beautiful. Boy, that was picturesque right there. Ramirez on the assist. Hackert on the bucket. A beautiful feed right there. Beautiful pass. And Hackert gets the basket. We're down to 57 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 46-35. And again, Indian Summer Co-op, they are proud to be a sponsor of the Orioles Sports Network. Three-pointer short by Heights. Carter gets it. He'll give it back now to O'Banner. Now to White. White, little baseline runner, no good. Rebound to Richardson. Indian Summer proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Richardson's shot is deflected out of bounds right there. Also, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated for 40 years. Family owned and operated since 1940. William Richardson gets the basket, continues his big game. He's got 19 points. Ludington up 48-35. Again, Lundquist, family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Foul called on William Richardson. 5.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ludington up 48-35. First free throw is good. Second attempt, no good. That was Mikkel White at the free throw line for Heights. There's the buzzer, and at the end of 3 from Hawley, your score, boys JV basketball action. Ludington 48, Muskegon Heights 36. Back in 60 here on the OSN.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington outscored Muskegon Heights 18-6 in that third quarter. Game was tied up at 30 apiece at the half. Ludington led 18-12 at the end of 1. And now we go into our final 8 minutes of this boys JV basketball game. William Richardson's had the hot hand for the Orioles. He had 10 first quarter points, didn't score in the second quarter, and then he had 9 points in that third quarter. Let me double check. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8. Yes, he's got 19 points. 2 for Luke Hackert, 8 for Robbie Killips, 3 for Joe Benz, 2 for Jack Stidham, 2 for Trey Keeson, 4 for Ryan Kandelek, and Daniel Ramirez with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. We're here at Hawley Gym, the front end of a boys JV varsity doubleheader here. Muskegon Heights Tigers in town. Our next broadcast after tonight. Next week should be a very, very busy week, and we look forward to that. We hope that we're bringing you games on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. And again, the district games, they will only be audio, folks. That's a state rule. So no live streaming during any of the girls or boys regional, district or regional games, any tournament games. It'll just be strictly audio. However, on Tuesday and Thursday, we will have, Tuesday and Thursday. There we go again. Your mom's really going to think I'm confused. Tuesday and Thursday, we'll have OSN will be live streaming. We'll have audio and video, as Ludington boys will be at Zeeland East against the Chicks on Tuesday and at Mason County Central on Thursday. Wednesday, we'll be here at Hawley, the girls' district opener for the Ludington Orioles as they take on the Reed City Coyotes. Reed City comes into that game they're 9-9 right now, I should say. There's been a technical foul assessed against Muskegon Heights. Ryan Kandelek at the free throw line for the Orioles. Shot is no good. Again, the last report we got from Tammy Banstra, Ludington girls varsity team was defeating Muskegon Heights at the half, 28-8. Both technical shots, no good. All right, Ludington basketballs will begin play here in the fourth quarter. The Orioles up 48-36. Kandelek, he'll give it now to Stidham, to Derek Dunsel. Dunsel drives baseline, shot no good. Rebound to the Tigers, number 2, Mikkel White. White over to O'Banner, back to White, three-pointer, good. Mikkel White with the three-pointer. Ludington 48, Muskegon Heights 39. 7:32 to go in the game, and now Stidham's pass sails out of bounds, but last touched by a Heights Tiger on the deflection right there. Kamarian Davis will check into the game for Muskegon Heights. Joe Benz will trigger the ball in for the Orioles. He'll get it in now to Trey Keeson, who's checked into the game. Keeson back to Benz. Benz now to Kandelek, and he rifles a pass that's deflected. Looked like a pinball right there. Ends up in Keeson's hands. He takes the three, no good. There's a steal by Benz. Shot up, no good, overlaid it. However, now Benz better got to watch that right there. You're treading on thin ice when you slam the ball like that. The officials do not like that. Okay, 7:12 to go in this ball game. Ludington up 48-39. Muskegon Heights basketball. With the ball for the Tigers. There's a shot, and that was a two-pointer right there. Charvez Williams. And all of a sudden, it's a 7-point game. 48-41. Foul called on the Tigers' number 5, Coriano Banner. Into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Daniel Ramirez. Belay my last. Ramirez will not be checking in right now. You've got Luke Hackert out there along with Ryan Kandelek, Robbie Killips, William Richardson, and Mike Nichols. Nichols wears number 40. Free throw shot is good by Ryan Kandelek. He's got 5 points in this ball game. The Orioles up 49-41. And it's good to see that Kyle Grzinski has come to his senses, not wearing that hideous Los Angeles Rams Matthew Stafford jersey anymore. Okay, 1 and 2 free throws there for Kandelek. Ludington up 49-41. And again, if you're just tuning in or you're wondering why this JV game is just 2 minutes into this fourth quarter right now, the freshman game got started about 22 minutes late. So, all right, 49-41. Shot put up by Kandelek, no good. Rebound to the Heights number 2, Mikel White. Now with the ball for Muskegon Heights, Coriano Banner. O'Banner shot good. O'Banner gets the bucket. Ludington's lead down to 6 points right now, 49-43. Kyle Grzinski with us now. Good to see you, Gertzie.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I knew you would be here tonight because you wouldn't miss a Ludington-Muskegon Heights game.
No.
And you were a big part of 6 of those games. 3 here at Ludington, 3 at the Tiger Den, and then also tournament play.
Oh, yeah, we played them in the tournaments twice. Once in the quarters, and then obviously we beat them 2 times here and at the Tiger Den my senior year, but they're always good wars. And look at the crowd tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This is awesome.
This is reminding me of the archaic, the days of old when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And, going back to when I was in elementary school, coming over here watching in the 70s and watching the likes of Dave Johnson and Kevin Poodle Johnson and guys like that, Jay Petters. I could go right down the list right now. Some of those great names from the past. Good friend of mine was a grade behind me in school, Mike Johnston. It was fun watching him play. Really good friend of mine, Jeff Bugsy Petsack, who was the actually.
Those are some good players.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Those are some good teams back in the day, too.
You had times here, Gertzie, especially when River Rouge would come to town or Heights would come to town. It was standing room only.
I agree, totally. I remember growing up, I'd watch the Johnson twins come play, Chad Holmes, like that crew, and then I was growing up with like Alan Peterson, Mark White, watching them play against the Muskegon Heights teams, and they're always great matchups, good teams.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
Remember some other players like Jim Carey and Ricky Paul, Jim Burmeister, John Morin.
Man.
Those were some names there that was on the team that was the first Oriole team to defeat River Rouge.
Oh, really?
Yep. Okay, Ludington up 49-43, 5:55 to go in this ball game. There's a shot, no good, and here comes Heights. Heights on a run here, Gertzie. And they are known to, they can score quickly. There's a rebound, no good. Ball fought for, shot up, no good. Boy, Heights getting a lot of looks right there at the offensive end. Orioles have the ball, and here comes Luke Hackert.
Yeah, a lot of offensive rebounds right there by Heights. Sycon's got to get their defensive boards going.
We saw a lot of that the other night in both the JV and the varsity game at Whitehall, where Whitehall got second, third, sometimes four chances.
Got to box out.
Yep.
Too many points on the offensive boards.
Okay, we have 5:17 to go in this game. And the team's trading the ball back and forth right now without putting it in the hoop. And here comes the Orioles. There's a shot up overlaid right there from the baseline. Right now, Ludington leads 49-43. 5:02 left in this game. Again, the Orioles were up 18-12 at the end of one. It was tied up 30 apiece at the half. Ludington outscored Heights 18-6 in that third quarter to take a 48-36 lead into this fourth quarter, and Heights has cut it now to 49-43. Ludington on the attack, however. Robbie Killips with the ball. He had 26 the other night at Whitehall. He had a really nice ball game. And it wasn't just the scoring, Gertzie. It was the passing, it was the rebounding, it was the steals. He had a great all-around game at Whitehall, as did Daniel Ramirez, who had 18.
Sure, Killips is smooth with the ball.
He is.
It almost feels like he's more comfortable dribbling and passing left-handed, but he shoots right.
Do you think he gets that trait from his, probably from his uncle?
Which one would be his uncle?
Let's see here. Well, I'm sorry. That would be his great uncle, Dave Killips, who was just elected to the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame recently.
Tennis player.
Yep. Who was also a basketball player. He was a quarterback on the football team. Great all-around athlete, Dave Killips. I mean, you look at the whole Killips family, though.
All the Killips are good athletes.
All right, Richardson's free throw, no good. Now, Richardson, he had a big first quarter. He had 10 points in the first quarter. No points in the second quarter. Then he had 9 in the third quarter. All right.
Like that.
Yep. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, and we want to tell you about
McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports.
Hey, we want to congratulate the beast, Nikolai Kerr, who had a fantastic senior year wrestling. He ended up 40 wins, 9 losses. His season came to an end in the regionals, where he went 1-2 that day. That was last Saturday. But what a fantastic season for the beast, Nikolai Kerr. 40-9. And he ended up with over 100 career victories as a Ludington Oriole grappler.
That's awesome. I can't say I've ever been to a wrestling, what do they call them, jamboree or...
Jamborees are like that. I think it's cross-country jamborees.
Oh, okay.
The wrestling, they're meets or matches.
I've never been
You got to go to one.
Meet.
They are exciting.
All right, I'll take your
Very exciting. I went to my first swimming meet this past year. Manistee, the girls, Ludington girls up there against Manistee in the conference. And boy, was that thrilling. All right, 3-point attempt, no good. Ludington up 50-43. Richardson got 1 or 2 free throws, and now there's a block right there out of bounds. So Richardson now with 20 points in this ball game, Gertzie.
Yeah, Candlelick's got to go up right as soon as he gets that ball, right over the hoop, go up with it. He hesitated, pump fake, and he got blocked.
We got a report from Tammy Banstra as Richardson's fouled on the shot. At the end of 3, down at Muskegon Heights at the Tiger Den in girls varsity basketball action. Ludington 47, Muskegon Heights 16. The Orioles win that game tonight, and they are no worse than co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, depending on what Muskegon Western Michigan Christian does. They went into tonight's game tied up.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a whooping.
And they're 14. If they win tonight, they end the regular season at 15-5. What a nice season for Coach Warren Stowe and his girls.
Yeah, that's a great season.
And
is that JV or is that varsity?
That's varsity.
Oh, varsity.
See, we're a little off the time right now because of this game starting late, because the freshman game started about 20 minutes late.
But they're already through third quarter in that varsity game? 7 o'clock.
You know what?
It's got to be JV.
That might be JV. Yeah, more than likely.
Keep you on your toes over here.
Well, you know what? Richardson ended up getting 1 free throw right there. He's got 21 on the night. Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right.
So
that's a JV. That's a JV score. I contemplated that a little bit ago, but it didn't really compute. There's a nice move there by Ramirez, who gets the bucket.
Braden's got to keep you in line up here,
man. So JV girls basketball action. At the end of 3, Ludington 47, Muskegon Heights 16. Mikel White with a 3-pointer for Muskegon Heights.
Yeah, 7-point game here with 3 minutes left. This will be an exciting finish. Mikel White's got 18 points. He's a pretty good shooter.
Yep. No basket. Ludington up 53-46. Timeout on the floor. I want to just clarify one more time for all our viewers out there and listeners. JV girls basketball at the end of 3. Ludington 47, Muskegon Heights 16. Thank you, Tammy Banster, for sending us those reports. I have been erroneously reporting that it was the girls' varsity, and now Braden's smiling because he said his mom chimed in about 48 minutes ago and said, "Is Scoop a little confused tonight?"
Scoop's been drinking prior to coming on.
No. I think it's a soda buzz from Coca-Cola.
I get it.
Yes.
I was surprised you're not wearing your Muskegon Heights jersey that you got.
Oh, no.
This is pretty cool.
As much as I love collecting all kinds of different jerseys from different high schools around Michigan, you know I'm an Oriole through and through. I bleed orange and black.
Those
even
are
though
cool.
This is our Ludington Oriole brand new varsity baseball jersey. Coach Evan Cruzy is going to be happy. The old English L.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
They look good.
And, of course, I wore number 3 in high school, but that number has been retired because that was Joseph Landcor's number. So I had to get
number 9.
Number 9, yes.
Okay.
Ludington leads 53-46. This is boys JV basketball action. We have
Trish calling us out. It is a varsity score, she thinks.
Okay, Trish Forfinski and Kim Mesher says there's no JV girls team. Maybe I was reporting it correctly.
That's on me.
See? Who's confused up here?
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies.
Trish calling me out. It's neighborly love right there.
Yeah.
Well,
that's all right. I know you guys mean well. It's a good thing we got those loyal Oriole listeners out there chiming in and keeping us all
it's just warming us up
correct.
For the varsity tonight, Scoop. Just
all right.
Us up.
Ramirez's first free throw is good. He's at the free throw line. Ludington leads 54-46. 11 points for Daniel Ramirez. Ludington's been led by a huge night from William Richardson with 21. Second free throw, no good. So 3:12 to go. Ludington 54, Muskegon Heights 46. Senior night tonight. Student section in a blackout. The old funk is here.
It's going to be a good night, Scoop.
Yep. It's always a great night when Muskegon Heights is in town. You always know you're going to have a competitive ball game.
Absolutely.
All right, here come the Orioles. Ramirez in the paint now. He's traveled. So.
See, there's a bunch of little cheerleaders running around, too. Is there something special at halftime?
There might be. I would not doubt that will be happening tonight as well.
Unless they're just wearing some gear.
Yeah.
But.
And we want to remind you that we will be, when Coach Shank gives his presentation for his 3 seniors, we did some of that for the girls' varsity game the other night, so we will be doing that tonight as well. Cool. I will actually close my mouth, and we will listen to Coach Thad Shank, and Kate Shank, who's our OSN camera woman, will be filming that tonight.
Legacy.
For the seniors. And those seniors are, put you on the spot.
Oh, jeez, don't put me on
you
the
can't
spot.
Look.
You got to fill me in. We got Dylan Eaton, Caleb Smith, and Peyton Lacombe.
There you go. All right, Ludington on the basket right there. Scoring that was Daniel Ramirez, who now has 13. Timeout, Muskegon Heights. 2:24 left in this game. It's a 30-second timeout. We want to tell you a bit about, let's see here. Well, let's see. Which awesome sponsor should we talk about here? How about Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And also a shout-out to
Urca Auto Center. Urca's is Mason County's only local-owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs.
And Gertzie, I want to bring something up tonight. I was talking to former longtime Ludington Daily News sports editor Lloyd Wallace.
Yeah.
We have a correction. Most points scored in a season by an Oriole. We thought it was 599 by Gabe Rivera. It's actually 601 back during the 2008-09 season.
By Gabe.
By Gabe Rivera, 601. So he actually has 1,092 career points.
Okay.
To end his career as a Ludington Oriole. 601, though. Very impressive.
Lloyd Wallace, just being the auditor over here, man.
Lloyd was meticulous on those records. You think I keep up on those. Lloyd Wallace, oh, my gosh, yeah.
Lloyd is a legend, man.
Look at this pass.
Oh, he's wide open. Not paying attention.
They throw it in, and unfortunately, William Richardson was distracted right there. I don't know. He was looking at one of those posters, one of those banners that are hanging up down there, Gertzie, maybe at the east end of Holly Gym.
I see that. It's just unfortunate. He was wide open, too.
He
It
was.
a good pass.
He was. We have 2:17 to go in the game. Ludington up 56-46.
Now he's got to play defense.
Yep. Make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening, folks. We'll have the box score up there, the final score, scoring by quarters, individual point totals. And we'll have the final score for the freshman game, for the boys JV game, the boys varsity, and the girls varsity. Yes.
And the girls varsity. 2 minutes left, down 10. They got to put some pressure on Orioles here.
Okay.
If they want to get back in it.
Yep, Killips to Candelek. And they get the pass down inside there to William Richardson. It's deflected, but last touch by Muskegon Heights.
Got to keep that defense pressure up.
Nice pass. Richardson, he overlaid it. Fighting for the ball there, Ramirez. And coming away with it for the Tigers, number 1. That's Charvez Williams. Now the Orioles have it. Joe Benz. Benz to Killips. Killips in the lane. Still in the paint. Tried one of those no-look passes right there, and he threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, a little undisciplined. He was open, though. It was the right look.
1:39 to go. 10-point Oriole lead, 56-46. Three-point attempt up, and no good. Rebound, Killips. Killips, yep.
Heights kids are sucking air right now. They're tired.
Yeah. There's a errant pass there. Went off Killips' ankle and deflected to a Heights Tiger. Shot up, no good there by Corian O'Banner. Candelek will give it up now to Killips with 1:08 to go in the game.
Slow it down. Take the air out of the ball here.
Richardson with it now. Candelek. Benz. Richardson. Ramirez to Killips. Ludington's doing a little Dean Smith four-corner here.
Yeah.
Or modification of it.
Man, I would just start pressing, doubling, but.
There's a shot, no good there by Benz. 38 seconds to go, 10-point Oriole lead.
Travel.
Now we're going to have a traveling violation on Heights. 34 seconds to go, Ludington 56, Muskegon Heights 46.
You're ready for that old funk band to get going here in the next 30
look at that pass.
seconds.
Oh, nice assist there to Killips. Richardson with the basket. And his big night continues. He's got 23 points.
It's a big night.
Yep. Orioles up by 12, 58-46. O'Banner with it. He'll give it up now. Three-point attempt up. No good there by Charvez Williams. 3 seconds. Killips with it. Killips behind the back pass. Ramirez, basket, good. Ramirez gets the basket at the end of the game. And your final score, the Ludington Orioles 60. The Muskegon Heights Tigers 46. Back in 1 minute here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Okay, welcome back, folks. Ludington wins the JV game by the score of 60-46. We are going to give you the point totals and all that good stuff, but right now we have a special presentation. Coach Thad Shank is on the court right now, and I'm going to actually shut my pie hole right now, and here we go.
We're here to recognize 3 players who are playing their final basketball game in Hawley Gymnasium. These 3 student athletes have been great representatives of their families, Ludington High School and the Ludington basketball program. They've definitely upheld as well as added to the tradition of Ludington basketball. I'm going to call each one of them out and say a couple of things about them. The first gentleman I'd like to call out is number 23, Dylan Eaton. When I think of Dylan Eaton, I think of work ethic. This young man's work ethic is off the charts. We talked about being comfortable, being uncomfortable all the time. And if I could get everybody to do it like Dylan Eaton, we'd be in great, great shape. No one outworks him. He's not the quickest, he's not the strongest, he's not the fastest. It doesn't matter though, because he gives more, no one can match his effort. No one can match his effort. Whoever gets Dylan in the next endeavor of his life is going to be in great, great shape, because this young man won't be outworked. Even though he's from Indiana originally, he has that Michigan work ethic. Dylan. I'd like to call out number 24, Caleb Smith. And when I think of this young man, I think about a phenomenal attitude. Dylan's played on the varsity for 2 years and has gotten limited minutes, but he showed up optimistic each and every day. He's been ready to work, he's been ready to learn, and he's been ready to have his coaches and teammates back. No matter how many dumb things his coaches and teammates do sometimes, you can always count on Dylan, or you can always count on Caleb Smith. All of us need great teammates in sports and life, and Caleb Smith is surely one of the greatest. Caleb Smith. And last, number 42, Peyton Lacombe. When I think of Peyton Lacombe, the first thing comes to mind is humility. He's been told ever since he put on the Oriole uniform in 7th grade about how great he's going to be. And I've never had the opportunity to coach somebody with a combination of size, athleticism, and intelligence that he has. It's pretty rare. I doubt that I'll be able to coach one of those people again. The majority of people who get lauded at an early age that they're going to be great don't become great. But his humble nature, the way he carries himself, has allowed him to continually improve. He doesn't miss workouts. He's maniacal about his strength and conditioning, and his technique is never good enough for him. Teammates don't always love the guy that's the superstar on a basketball team. But because he's so humble and the way he carries himself, our guys really love him. Peyton Lacombe. I've been extremely blessed to have these 3 young men in the boys basketball program, and whoever gets them next is going to be very, very lucky in whatever endeavor they choose, because they are the real deal. Seniors, Ludington High School, 2022.
Those look like grown men. Yeah. This is big boys. Yeah, but this one be slow.
Okay, welcome back to Hawley Gym. We had that senior presentation right there. Peyton Lacombe, Dylan Eaton, and Caleb Smith and Gertzie. 3 really fine seniors right there. And Coach Shank said really hit home.
Yeah, and Coach Shank he's really good with his words. Maybe not the most elegant and when he's in a big crowd, but he knows exactly what to say and what really tugs at heartstrings for not only players, families, and fans of all kinds.
When you think of Coach Thad Shank, you think of word efficiency, word economy, and right to the point, just as you said.
Exactly, and he said so much about those 3 players. So Dylan Eaton, nobody's going to outwork him. Caleb Smith, you're never going to have a better teammate. And then Peyton Lacombe with somebody he's just so humble in everything that he does. And you get those three combinations and your senior leaders, you're going to do great things.
Well, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. For the Orioles, they outscored Heights 18-12 in the first quarter. They were outscored 18-12 in the second. The game was tied up at 30 apiece at the half. Ludington outscores Heights 18-6 in the third. They lead 48-36 entering the fourth quarter. They outscore Heights 12-10 to win 60-46. You look, Ludington 18 points in the first, 12 in the second, 18 in the third, 12 in the fourth. Scoring for the Orioles tonight, first we'll start with Muskegon Heights. 8 points for Charvez Williams, 18 for Mikkel White, 10 for Coriano Banner, 5 points for Tayshawn Robertson, and for the on 3 points for Ed Carter. For the Orioles, 5 for Ryan Candelek, 2 for Trey Keeson, 15 for Daniel Ramirez, 2 for Jack Stidham, 3 for Joe Benz, 8 for Robbie Killips, 2 for Luke Hackert, and a monster game from William Richardson, 23 points. I think I might start calling William Richardson Big Country Junior.
Hey,
the Big Country.
The
Big Country's Matthew Westhouse.
Yep.
Okay, so a 60-46 win for our JV team, and a final in girls varsity basketball tonight from Muskegon Heights. Ludington 62, Muskegon Heights 26. Congratulations, Coach Warren Stowe and his team. They are at the very least co-champions of the Lakes 8 Conference, depending on what Muskegon and Western Michigan Christian does. And they're going to go into the districts next week, Gertzie, with a 15-5 record, and they'll go up against the Reed City Coyotes on Wednesday here at Hawley Gym.
Gotcha. It's a good matchup for them. And then on the other side of the bracket, too, Cadillac.
Well, a Monday game will be Manistee against Cadillac.
Yep.
The winner of that game will face Big Rapids here on Wednesday after the Orioles and Coyotes meet. Big Rapids will be they're 12-6 right now.
Okay.
And so you can have, the winner of Ludington Reed City. Ludington got a great draw on that. Not only were we the host, but we got a great draw right there. Mm-hmm. And we earned it. 14-5 during the regular season. So next week could be a great week for us because Tuesday we'll be with the boys at Zeeland East.
Yep.
Wednesday we'll be here with the girls in their district opener against Reed City. Thursday, we'll be at Mason County Central, the Battle of Mason County in boys varsity basketball action. And that's the boys' last game of the regular season. And hopefully Friday, we're back here covering our Ludington girls team against
district finals.
Yeah, the district championship game.
That would be awesome.
Awesome. So that's it for the district right there. That's going to wrap things up for our post-game show. We're going to send it back, and we'll be back with you shortly for our House of Flavors pregame show right here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration in conjunction with WMOM Radio. The Ludington Orioles hosting the Muskegon Heights Tigers tonight. This is senior night. Big night, Gertzie. Coach Thad Shank just sent off his three seniors with very eloquent spoken words and what really tugs on the heartstrings.
Definitely. And you got Dylan Eaton, Caleb Smith, and Peyton Lacombe. They've been key contributors here in the Ludington Oriole basketball program, and Thad is preparing them for life after basketball, right?
Yep, yeah, no doubt, Gertzie. And this is their final game at Hawley Gym for the Ludington boys. They'll be on the road next week to close out the year at Zeeland East and at Mason County Central. Then tournament play rolls around.
Sure.
So this is their last game at Hawley tonight. Senior night, big night. Muskegon Heights in town, and it's always a great, great night when Heights is in town. A lot of orange on the court, orange and black.
Yeah, it's such a weird feeling being a senior, knowing this is your last time here in the Old Funk Band, going through warm-ups here at Hawley Gym. But playing against the Heights, you know you're going to get hardcore pressure defense. You're going to get trapped. They're going to get in their X defense. It's always a good matchup. I believe Ludington beat Heights by 4. I think it was 65-61 the first time we played at the Tiger Den.
Yep.
So I expect another good matchup today.
We're going to have you give the headset up to Coach Jamie Sykon here. While I'm thinking about it, happy birthday wishes to 2 big Oriole fans who are celebrating birthdays today, Jason Hathaway and Bill McKinley. We wish them both a happy birthday today. 2 huge Oriole fans on the OSN. Coach Jamie Sykon, congratulations. Your second victory against Heights this year. You defeat them 60-46, and you had a huge night from Big Country Junior, William Richardson.
Yeah. You know, I kind of felt that was coming from yesterday's practice. You know, the coaching staff kind of said, holy, where'd that come from? And, you know, he's finally getting some confidence and getting into it, you know, and it was a great game. What did he score?
He had 23 points tonight.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Daniel Ramirez with 15. Robbie Killips, not the night he had the other night, but he was good in all facets of the game. He had 8 points, but a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds tonight, some steals. Just a really good-looking ball player. Robbie Killips, Daniel Ramirez, you can't say enough about him the year he's had. And William Richardson's had some big games for you. But you look at all your players had contributions in one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and you know, some guys I didn't get to play the minutes normally they do. You know, I just tried to find what the best matchup was that we were having, because Heights is a team that can score in spurts. You know, we might be up by 13 at 1 second, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 and we're only up by 6.
Yeah, we saw that.
You know,
outscored them 18-12 in the first. They outscored you 18-12 in the second. We have a tie game, and then your team had a nice run in the third quarter, move out to a 48-36, and then win 60-46. Your team's final record this year. You're done now, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got Zeeland East and Mason County Central.
East, yeah, we got 2 left. So
there's something wrong with the moon tonight. There's just not an alignment or something.
We're 14-2 with 2 left.
Excellent record, 14-2. You get Zeeland East on Tuesday at Zeeland East, and then Mason County Central. On Thursday.
Well, so ended up, and you know, it's the last home game, and you know, the kids fought hard, and you know, Muskegon Heights is always going to be a tough battle, and you know, I had to get after them a little bit there. I didn't mean to, you know, but it's the energy. We got to keep them up, and for one time, you know, it was loud out here, so I was trying to, and I had to yell to get to them, you know, because they couldn't hear me. So.
Great energy tonight, Coach. This is what Oriole basketball was when I was in high school. It was like this all the time. It was standing room only.
Like I told them, to be able to play in front of a crowd like that, you know, it's awesome. So just super excited. This team is a really, really good basketball team. Great kids, great coachable kids. Love every one of them. They play their butts off every single time. They come to practice and work super hard. Couldn't be more proud of this team, you know, every single one of them.
Great win, Coach, and go down and enjoy this game now. And we'll talk to you Tuesday at Zeeland East.
See you Tuesday at
That's
Zeeland.
right.
Go O's.
Go O's. Coach Jamie Sykon, his team, a really nice win tonight over Muskegon Heights by the score of 60-46. Now, earlier I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Thad Shank, and here's what he had to say about tonight's big game against the Muskegon Heights Tigers. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank, tonight is senior night. A big night at Hawley as your team hosts the Muskegon Heights Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 seniors. What great kids all 3 of them are. I mean, I can't say enough about those guys. Caleb Smith, Dylan Eaton, Peyton Lacombe. Been very dedicated to our program over the years, and the best part about them is it has nothing to do with their basketball skills. It's their attitude and what kind of kids they are, man. Their parents have done a great job with those 3. It'll be sad to see them go, but there's a lot of good things that lie ahead for those guys.
I'm sure the team really looking forward to the game tonight after that tough 3-point loss in overtime to Whitehall on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, probably the best thing is to practice once and get back to game play. I mean, I like to practice. We got a lot of things, a lot of things that we can work on and get better at, but that was, even though it's a non-conference game and it, doesn't have any meaning in the big picture, that was a tough one to lose. I think we left feeling that we were a little bit the better team last night, and I don't think, I necessarily prepared them for a couple things that Whitehall does, and you have to give Whitehall credit, and I think, we just, I think they would tell you the same thing, some of the kids, that they didn't do what they needed to do, from a defensive or offensive standpoint last night as far as playing together or guarding for 32 minutes. And that's we've kind of struggled with that all year long. So it's time to fix it right now. There's no more time not to fix that. Yeah. So.
Your team 9-0 in the conference. They're the outright champions of the Lakes 8 in the last year of the Lakes 8. 10-7 overall. Heights 7-2 in the Lakes 8 conference. They have the one loss to Ludington down at their building about a month and a half ago, 65-61. And then also they lost to Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. Heights has been playing some good basketball of late, though. The last I checked, I know they had 11 or 12 wins on the season.
Yeah, I believe they're 11-5, I think. Good year. You consider all they went through last year, not having athletics and not having sports, and not really having a basketball season. Coach Stewart has done a nice job getting things rolling a little bit. They've had a solid season, and, the Heights kids and the Heights community love their basketball. It's always fun to play them. They're so passionate about the game, so it should be a good way to end things at Hawley tonight.
Well, I'll look forward to, and I know that all the fans will look forward to watching you do your traditional senior night send-offs to your seniors. It's always a pretty emotional night, isn't it, Coach?
Well, when you have kids like these three especially who are so committed and give of themselves, it's emotional. You're very appreciative of all they've done for the program. You hope you've, helped them build a little bit of character, and you hope, basketball maybe has helped prepare them for maybe some things in their life in the future, and you're just proud of them, and it's time to send them off the right way.
Well, we're winding things down here. You got Heights tonight, and then next week is Zeeland East at Zeeland East, and then you close the season out at Mason County Central against county rival, the Spartans of Mason County Central, before the district starts. So good luck to you and your team tonight. And before we sign off, your starting lineup for tonight.
Tonight at the guards, we'll start David Schillinger and Dylan Eaton. At the forwards, we'll start Caleb Smith and Peyton Lacombe, and at the center, we will start Levi Lehman.
Good luck, Coach, to you, the Orioles, and we'll talk to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Thanks a lot, Scoop.
Welcome back to Hawley. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Kate Shank, the Orioles Sports Network in conjunction with WMOM, and this is what high school basketball is all about, Gertie. The ambiance here at Hawley tonight.
You can just feel the energy, Scoop.
Yeah, definitely. And we just had more Oriole royalty just walked in. Mr. Oriole, Mike Larson, the Orioles all-time scoring leader, University of Toledo Hall of Famer. He was a great, great basketball player. Ludington's all-time scoring leader and rebound leader. And we just found out a little bit ago that the girls are at least co-champions of the Lakes 8. They defeat Muskegon Heights tonight, 62-26 at the Tiger Den. And we just heard from Cammie Banstra. She says some of our girls are hurrying back to watch the boys game at Hawley. All we can say, girls, drive safe. Take your time, get back here safe. That's the main thing.
Absolutely.
You'll get here in plenty of time to watch the boys game.
You can listen to us on the radio in the meantime.
Exactly. Now you're looking at Ludington's big guns, Gertie. And that's Peyton Lacombe. He's averaging 16.3 points a game this season. And David Sunshine Schillinger, the Orioles point guard, he's averaging 16.1 points per game this season.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive when you got two scorers that are above 16 points per game. But you got to have that third scorer, too, once you get in districts. You never know when foul trouble comes into play, but Ludington's fortunate with those two.
And we've seen this year where people have come forward, whether it be Dylan Eaton or Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, or others that have come forward. We get that this week, and this is where Ludington basketball, Coach Thad Shank comes in. He usually has the Orioles fine-tuned for district play.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, right now what we're going to do is we're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll have the PM Builders starting lineups coming your way. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
All right, welcome back to a great night here of basketball at Hawley Gymnasium, venerable Hawley Gymnasium. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor, and also PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Big night, Gertzie. You know it's big when you got M7 Sports here and Mike Meekoff. He's in attendance tonight. Lots going on, and let's get those starting lineups out. For the Muskegon Heights Tigers, coached by Del Rakis Stewart, starting at the guards, number 0, Damon Davis. He's a senior. Also, number 3, Jaquan Matthews, a junior. And number 4, Jakari Edwards. He's a senior. Edwards was the quarterback for the Muskegon Heights football team. The starting center, number 21, William Davis. He's a space eater. He had a big game against the Orioles down at the Tiger Den. And the starting forward, number 12, Jonathan Moore. He is a junior, just like William Davis. Heights Tigers, again, coached by Del Rakis Stewart, 11-5 on the season, 7-2 in the Lakes 8 Conference. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe, Noah Lehman, and Mike Mesher, and and managed by Chris Speedy Lopez. Starting at the guards, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, 5'8" sophomore. Number 23, Dylan Eaton, a 6'1" senior. The center, number 11, Levi Lehman, a 6'1" junior. Forwards, number 24, Caleb Smith, a 6'2" senior. And number 42, the Orioles aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe, a 6'8" senior. The Orioles 10-7 on the season, 9-0, the Lakes 8 Conference champions in the last year of existence of the Lakes 8 Conference.
Might as well make it perfect on the way out, Scoop.
That's right.
Let's make it a 10-0.
And our girls, Gertzie, are going to be at least co-champions of the Lakes 8 in its last year of existence.
Hey, we can make it clean sweep. It's pretty sweet, Scoop.
Yep. I'd like to send a shout out again to Bill McKinley and to Mr. Hathaway.
Happy birthday, right?
Yes, they're both celebrating their birthdays tonight. Shout out as well to Ron Smullen, tuned in tonight. A Whitehall graduate who I actually played baseball and football against. Heck of an athlete. His brother was an all-state running back at Whitehall. Ron was a fantastic athlete as well. Ron performed at Thad Shank's wedding reception with the Medicine Men. I can't wait to see him. The Medicine Men, yep.
That's awesome.
So a big shout out to Ron. He was tuned in last night Wednesday night as his Whitehall Vikings took on our Ludington Orioles. Here we go, the tip. Controlled by the Orioles. Peyton Lacombe wins the tip. Ludington in their white jerseys, orange lettering, and the numerals are in orange as well, only they are trimmed in black. Muskegon Heights are black jerseys. And here's a shot by Lehman off the mark. Long rebound to Levi Lehman, however. He'll get the ball back. Again, Heights in those black jerseys. Now Peyton Lacombe with the ball. Lacombe in the lane. He'll dish it now. The ball is deflected out of bounds, and its last touch by the Orioles went off of Dylan Eaton. Heights in those black jerseys. I've always liked Muskegon Heights colors because they're just like a lot like our colors, very similar. Black jerseys, white lettering, and that's trimmed in orange. And then they have orange numerals trimmed in white. So it's a reverse on the lettering and the numerals. And Gertie, you've got a lot of memories of when you played here at Ludington and against the Muskegon Heights Tigers.
Yeah, they're always a good team to play against. At that time, they had Coach Guy. I can rattle off a bunch of names, but man, it's always fun playing against Heights. It's a good measuring stick for going into districts where we're going to be.
And they ended up as state runner-up one of those years you played for the Orioles.
Yep.
And you guys, how did you do against them in that year?
So we split with them that year, and then we ended up losing in quarters to them that year. So we went 1-2.
Here's Lacombe. Shot no good. Keeps it alive, and Heights has it. Yeah, that team ended up losing to Grand Rapids, South Christian, and David Cool in the state championship game. Cool hit like 22 free throws in that game. I don't think he missed one.
Record, too.
Yeah. He had at least 20 free throws in that game. I think it was maybe even more. Heights on the board first in getting the basket, 0. And here's a shot up by Levi Lehman, no good. Scoring for Heights, Damon Davis, and Muskegon Heights up to a 2-0 lead with 6:34 to go in this game. Nice Euro step there. Getting the basket, number 4, Jakari Edwards. And Heights, Gertie, I was showing you, they're 11-5, and they've been playing some good basketball of late.
Yeah, they're on a 4-game winning streak right now. I mean, they're a good team. They're 7-2 in the conference. But Ludington's a good team, too. We just got to settle down with a 4-point game. Levi Lehman's going to be a matchup problem for Davis down here, number 21. He's got to hit his shots, though. Right here.
Yep, you're right. Here's Lehman, little baseline jumper. God! Ring around the collar there.
We'll take
Boy, got a good little roll right there. Lehman gets the bucket. Ludington on the scoreboard. Muskegon Heights 4, Ludington 2, 5:54 to go in the opening quarter.
If Levi's going to hit those mid-range jumpers, Davis has to come out.
Davis, that should be a travel. Yes, it is.
Good call.
All right. Our girls varsity winning 62-26. They're now finished the regular season at 15-5 on the year, and they finished in the conference at 9-1. Okay, now Eaton with it. Dylan Eaton, Levi Lehman. Lehman will give it up to Caleb Smith, now to Sunshine Schillinger, over to Peyton Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe, nice move, and he gets the bucket. Peyton Lacombe. It's good to see the big guy looking well after he missed that game against Muskegon Catholic here not too long back. Yep.
Yeah, if Peyton gets aggressive, he's so hard to stop with how long his arm's out and how big he is already.
He takes those long strides, Gertie.
He's strong, man.
Yep. All right, Heights on the attack. We got a tie game, 4 apiece. Shot looked like Schillinger might have deflected that ball a little bit right there.
Now run.
Here comes Eaton in a hurry. He'll dish it to Schillinger. Schillinger back to Eaton. He'll take the 3. Good! Dylan Eaton, bang from downtown.
Great look by Schillinger, kicking it back out, and Dylan Eaton catching the ball, confident, ready to shoot.
Right in rhythm, as you, Coach Shank likes to see those 3-pointers taken.
Absolutely.
Ludington up 7-4, 4:40 to go in the opening quarter.
Good defense there by Caleb Smith.
Heights swinging the ball well right here. Here's a 3-pointer for Heights. No good. That shot was put up by number 3, Jaquan Matthews. And now we have a foul called on on the Tigers. And it's called on number 12, Jonathan Moore. Checking into the Oriole lineup, Big Country, number 52, Matthew Westhouse. Number 21, Aiden Gilchrist. Westhouse, 6'8" junior. Gilchrist is a 6-foot junior. And also into the game for the Orioles, number 54, Gage Jones, a 5'11" sophomore. Gage Jones is our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You'll hear his interview at the half. Jones trying to get that ball in there to Matthew Westhouse. It's deflected and fighting for it now. Look at Sunshine Schillinger in there. Look at the hustle.
Yeah, getting on the floor, getting after the balls. Shane's going to love seeing that.
Gertie, not only is he just a fun player to watch, very, very fluid, but he's just gritty. He's a gritty ball player, too. He'll get in there and he'll fight. It doesn't matter if he's fighting against a guy who's 6'7", 6'8".
You love seeing that from your point guard, too, because that's your leader, right?
Exactly.
He's going to put his body on the line. You better be putting your body on the line.
That's right. That's a great example. Sets a tone for the team.
Absolutely.
He's like the piston.
It's a table setter.
There's a shot put up, 3-pointer, no good. That shot was put up by Jakari Edwards. Big Country with the rebound. He'll give it up to Gage Jones now. Aiden Gilchrist makes the 3. Gilchrist to drive. Up, no good, but we have a foul on the floor.
On the shot.
On the shore. I'm sorry, on the shot. Big difference because he gets 2 free throws. He gets 2 free throws, exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Gertie.
I was going to say, I'm excited to see how Gage Jones handles the pressure. As a sophomore, here at Hawley against Muskegon Heights. I mean, this is a big
Huge
game
crowd.
a huge crowd for a sophomore that hasn't had a ton of experience playing against Heights. That's like a matchup within the matchup that I'm excited to watch.
Exactly. Good point. Aiden Gilchrist gets the first free throw. The Orioles with a 4-point lead, 8-4. Second attempt up, no good. And coming away with it for Heights, number 12, that's Jonathan Moore. Moore in the corner, three-pointer, in and out, no good. But boy, did he get a good look. And that was 0. That was Damon Davis. The Orioles going to have to get out on him, Gertzie.
Absolutely. You gotta close out. But good job by Aiden right there, boxing out and getting that rebound as well.
Peyton Lacombe with the ball. Peyton Lacombe. Oh, look at that sweet move. He's got those long strides. Man. Boy, can he cover a lot of ground.
Once he starts backing somebody down, he gets in his mind that he's going to go up hard. He's so hard to stop.
I thought, I was talking to Peyton's mom, Michael Lacombe, after the game at Whitehall on Wednesday. Very, disappointing loss for the Orioles. 3 points in overtime, 57-54. And I said, I got a feeling Peyton's going to have a huge game Friday night at Hawley. All right, Aiden Gilchrist with the 3. And the Orioles coming out on fire. They lead 13-4, 2:56 to go in the opening quarter. We got a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. Gertzie, we want to give Miss Jen some love.
Yeah, March is National Athletic Training Month. This year's theme is providing healthcare everywhere. During March, Spectrum Health Foundation and Ludington Hospital is partnering with Ludington area schools and Ludington's hospital's certified athletic trainer, Jen Mraz, to provide athletic socks to student athletes and other types of socks for all students. Please donate new socks by placing them in the drop-off boxes in Ludington High School, main office, athletic office, or the athletic trainer's office. Socks of all types are welcome, whether athletic dress or winter socks. We're looking for all types, sizes, and styles. So, I mean, Miss Jen does so much for this school.
She's awesome. Miss Jen is awesome.
Oh, she is. She makes this school tick, man.
Yep.
If you have any type of injury, go see Miss Jen. She fixes you up right.
We're
very fortunate to have her.
We are. She keeps our student athletes in tip-top shape.
She does.
Okay, Ludington up 13-4, 2:48 to go in this. Look at the block by Big Country. Matthew Westhouse getting some air there to get up and make that block, and here come the Orioles.
Gotta liven up this crowd.
Gage Jones with it. Gage Jones, and he tried to feed the ball there to Westhouse. It's deflected, and here comes Heights in a hurry.
He's got to slow that down.
Oh. Look at the Oriole defense collapsing. Good job right there. Shot from the outside, up no good there. That shot was put up by DeJuan Garrett, who's in the game. And now here comes Gage Jones with the ball. Orioles up 13-4, 2:18 to go in the opening quarter. Gage Jones with it. Jones on the court with Lacombe, Aiden Gilchrist, Matthew Westhouse, and David Schillinger. Gage Jones, he'll work it to Lacombe. Lacombe down low. Shots up, no good. Rebound, good!
Yeah, that's that double jump right there. I mean, Peyton got his own rebound, put it right back in. He's so aggressive.
Yep. Peyton Lacombe with 6 points in this first quarter. The Orioles lead 15-4. Followed up his miss and doing a good job on the offensive glass. Okay, Muskegon Heights now on the attack. Damon Davis with it. And what do you think of the Oriole defensive zone right now, Gertzie?
Yeah, they haven't proven anything from the outside, so we might as well just let them keep shooting, but we got to make sure we're rebounding.
And there's a shot and a miss by Edwards ahead. Shots good. And boy, shouldn't that
should have been
goaltending, but it actually still went in anyway. And Aiden Gilchrist gets the basket, and was that I think Lacombe on the beautiful pass right there. And timeout. Muskegon Heights coach Delreka Stewart wants and gets a timeout. It's a full timeout. Ludington 17. Muskegon Heights 4. Back in 60 here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Okay, welcome back to Hawley. The Orioles, an offensive explosion here in the first quarter, out to a 17-4 lead over Heights, and that's Jason Hathaway. I wanted to send happy birthday wishes to, along with Bill McKinley. So big, both of them huge Oriole fans. In fact, I see Jason sitting right over there in the stands. Gertzie, you thought you saw some scouts here as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's always exciting when you get scouts in the stands, whether they're even if they're not here for you. I remember people come to scout Steve Kratz, and it just gives you another little vibe to get going.
Exactly. Okay. 116 to, you're right on that when you see that. Now, that's Heights' big guy right there, gets on the board. That's William Davis, and he had a big game down at the Tiger Den when the Orioles won that game 65-61. Lacombe will go baseline. Peyton Lacombe, and he just goes baseline, near baseline. He gets the basket, and he's had a big first quarter with 8 points.
You got to know your limitations. I know you're hoping for the dunkometer on that one.
Hey, a dunk looks just like the same thing as any
layup in the scorebook.
A layup,
baby.
Yeah, it's just like
you
get an ugly strike in bowling. Looks just as good on the score sheet as a beautiful strike.
I thought you were going to go with the baseball analogy, not bowling on me.
Well, I thought I'd throw something different in there. Okay, there's a shot up, no good. Davis tipped up and in, and getting that basket was number 1, I believe, Dakari Moore on the basket there. Ludington with a 19-8 lead, 22 seconds to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, we got finished this quarter strong here.
Three-pointer, Gage Jones, no good. Rebound to Heights with 13 seconds to go. Bringing it up court, number 3, Jaquan Matthews.
Get a stop here.
5 seconds to go. Damon Davis loses it. There's the buzzer, and at the end of 1 from Hawley Gym, your score, the Ludington Orioles 19, the Muskegon Heights Tigers 8. Back in 60 here on the OSN and WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 19, Muskegon Heights 8 after the first quarter of play. We'd like to send a shout out to the LHS varsity sideline cheerleaders coached by Jennifer Schamel and assistant coach Emma Klein. They are Sophia Grierson, Gabby Hockenberger, Avery Reed, Aaron Rosbach, Sam Hansen, Abby Fay, Grace Schamel, Haley Korendike, Nadia Grierson, Vanessa Madel, Katie Rangel, Brooklyn Smith, Katie Karboski, and Jasmine Gillis. Well done to the LHS varsity sideline cheerleaders.
Yeah, they always do a fantastic job. They're always getting the crowd going, getting the players pumped up, and I know they're seniors on that team too. This will be their last time cheering at Hawley Gymnasium, so that's pretty cool.
Gertzie, Ludington opens up the second quarter with the basketball, and we've got some new players on the court for the Orioles. Actually, one, number 2, Cole Anthus.
Yeah, it looks like Heights is going to the zone. They couldn't stop us down low, so they're going to say, hey, can you shoot these threes? If you can make them, we're going to stay in the zone.
Lacombe getting a breather right now. Dylan Eaton has it. Eaton will dish it back out to David Schillinger now. Schillinger back to Eaton. Now to Big Country, Matthew Westhouse. Back to Eaton. Eaton at the free throw line, and we're going to have a foul on the floor.
Yep. There was a reach on the drive here by Eaton.
I believe it's on Dakari Moore. Yeah, Dakari Moore.
That was a good possession, though. Even though it was a long possession, you got to make them guard. They're sitting in that zone, and Dylan did a good job attacking the gap right there and making 2 commit. They had Cole Anthus wide open if we didn't get that whistle to stroke that through.
Ashton Smith checks into the Heights lineup. He's number 11, and he is a senior. Dylan Eaton with it now to David Schillinger. Now to Caleb Smith. Smith to Schillinger. Anthus. Orioles swinging it nicely. There's a shot up. No good there by Eaton. Good job by Big Country keeping that ball alive. And now with it, Dylan Eaton. Caleb Smith at the free throw line. Eaton Now to Cole Anthus. Anthus did a really nice job against Muskegon Catholic when the Orioles were without both Schillinger and Lacombe last Friday. He had 11 points in that game. Levi Lehman had 11, and Dylan Eaton had 12.
Players stepping up.
Schillinger, no good. Big Country fighting for it. Look at Caleb Smith doing a great job on the offensive glass, and he gets the bucket.
Swooping in for the offensive rebound and putting it right back up here on senior night. Good rebound by Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith making the most of his playing time because Ludington Orioles lead 21. Now make that. It was 21-8. Now it's 21-11 as the Tigers get a three-pointer from Jaquan Matthews.
It's travel. However, Heights is getting out there and they're trapping now, so we got to be a little more boss with the ball.
Again, Muskegon Heights 11-5 on the season, 7-2 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Their losses in the conference have come to Ludington earlier at the Tiger Den, 65-61, and they lost. They were upset by Muskegon Western Michigan Christian by a point, 51-50. If you look at the Tigers as Lehman, Lacombe, and Gage Jones check back into the lineup, their losses this year, Traverse City West, they lost by just 3 points to the Titans. Petoskey hammered them pretty well, 60-31. They lost to our Orioles 65-61, upset by Western Michigan Christian 51-50, and they were defeated by Kalamazoo Phoenix 75-47. A team they beat earlier in the year, Gertzie, 72-52.
Hey, the second time around, it's not easy to beat two teams twice in one season. It's definitely not easy to beat them 3 times in one season.
No, the Tigers coming off an impressive 87-50 victory over Grand Rapids Wellspring Prep.
Never heard of that school, Scoop.
All right, their Orioles knocked the ball out of bounds right there. I think that was Matthew Westhouse knocked it out.
Great block. Westy's got a couple big blocks here tonight.
Yeah, Orioles got their tall team in there right now. I love it when Lacombe and Westhouse are both in there together. There's a long three-pointer up, no good there by Jaquan Matthews. And now Gage Jones comes up with the steal, and he'll dribble out of trouble. Gage Jones ahead to Schillinger. Schillinger to Westhouse. Big Country, and now he got a tie-up. And possession arrow to Muskegon Heights.
Yeah, I was hoping Schillinger would go up with that. It was a good look to Westhouse, and Westhouse got tied up. That was tough.
Again, our Ludington girls winning at Muskegon Heights by the score of 62-26. Congratulations, Coach Warren Stowe and his girls. They have clinched at least a share of the Lakes 8 Conference Championship.
Nice block
with that
by
win.
Westy,
Well, that was a beautiful block there by Westy, but they're saying that I guess he got a little bit too much of the body there, Gertzie.
Got him with the body. That was a good block. Westy's being aggressive on the defensive end.
He's been working on getting up in the air a little more there.
Hey, he's been getting up there.
He doesn't, being at 6'8" as he is.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Free throw is up and in by the Heights number 4, Jakari Edwards. Really good athlete, Jakari Edwards. He's the Muskegon Heights quarterback on the football team.
Okay, he's probably the leader on this team too. But we gotta get a good offensive possession here. We don't want them creeping within. I mean, they're within 8 now, so we don't want to creep any further down than we have to.
Edwards gets both free throws. He's got 4 points. You know, in the game down at Heights, William Davis had a monster game. He's their big guy, number 21 out there. He had he had somewhere between 18 and 21 points that game. Yep.
Probably a lot of offensive boards.
Yeah, he did. All right, Ludington with the ball now. David Sunshine Schillinger with the ball. He wears number 3. And he'll give the ball to Levi Lehman now. Gage Jones open for 3, and he's going to be called for the travel. Looked like he got a little jumpy there, Gertzie.
Yeah, you're most open when you first catch the ball. You catch that ball, Gage Jones is a good shooter. You just got to go up with it.
Okay. Muskegon Heights on the attack. And going in and getting the basket for the Tigers, Jakari Edwards. And if I remember right, Edwards had a couple of dunks in that game at the Tiger Den as well.
He had some pretty good hops right there.
Schillinger with the ball. The Orioles up 21-15. Schillinger,
swing it.
He thought about that 3 for a second. Heights got out on him really quick, like a duck on a June bug. There's a ball deflected right there. Gage Jones will go back and retrieve it.
The problem is right now we're playing in our zone offense and they're man-to-man.
Lacombe, you're right. Lacombe will take the 3. It's going to be short. And Heights saves it right there. And here comes Jakari Edwards. He'll take the jumper up, no good. And rebound, strong rebound by Levi Lehman. You know, Levi's just 6'1", but he's such a good rebounder, Gertzie.
Yeah, he reminds me of Trent Lundquist, the Lundquist sponsor. He does everything you need him to do. He doesn't score all the time, but he rebounds. There's Gage Jones who went down. Rebounds, gets the dirty work done.
All right, checking into the Heights lineup, number 5, DeJuan Garrett. And into the Orioles lineup, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist. He had a big first quarter. Also checking into the Orioles lineup, number 2, Cole Anthus. So on the court for the Orioles now, you got Gilchrist, Anthus, Lacombe, Lehman, and Schillinger.
Nope, Schillinger's off. Gage is off.
Oh, sorry. Gage Jones is still on there. So it's Gage Jones, Anthus, Lehman, Lacombe, and Gilchrist. 21-15, Ludington on top. 3:45 to go in the opening half. Orioles outscored the Tigers 19-8 in that opening quarter. They've only had 2 points, Gertzies, thus far in this second quarter.
Yeah,
we've seen that a lot this year with the Orioles.
Yeah, we've had some sloppy turnovers, and it feels like we start second quarter slow.
Yeah, Coach Stat, there's a shot missed on a 3-point attempt. Gage Jones with the ball. Coach Stat Shank has said that a few times as well. He goes, we just, we do well in spurts, and then Cole Anthus trying to get the ball right there, and it accidentally threw it right off of his teammate's head there, Peyton Lacombe. There's a shot put up no good by Heights, and Aiden Gilchrist has it.
Yeah, Coach isn't going to be thrilled with that shot.
Oh, and he's not going to be thrilled. He won't be thrilled with that pass either. Ludington real sloppy right now with the ball, and now they commit a foul. We saw this the other night at Whitehall. The Orioles had a 12-point lead once or twice in that game.
Yeah, somebody's got to be that vocal leader. So, right now you got Gage Jones running the point, and he's got to speak up and be that leader. I know he's only a sophomore, but this is a good experience for him to be that guy.
Yeah.
David Sunshine Younger is a sophomore as well. He's got a little more varsity experience, but you got to control the team as the point guard. And what the Heights are doing right now is they're really speeding up the tempo of this game, which favors them.
Exactly.
And now they're getting back in this game. So Gage Jones has to get that ball, slow down the pace, and run your offense.
Gage Jones, our Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. His interview will air at the half. 2 free throws there for the Heights' DeJuan Garrett. And all of a sudden, Muskegon Heights has narrowed this Oriole lead down to 4 points. All right. Peyton Lacombe, 3-pointer, no good. Aiden Gilchrist, he'll get it back to Lacombe. Lacombe in the lane, losing it, gets it back, with it again in the lane. And now, look at Peyton Lacombe, the way he just been maneuvering in there, and he draws the foul.
He's working hard. I think he got away with a couple travels there, but we'll take it. He's working hard down low, that's for sure.
Foul on the floor there. That's the 4th team foul on Muskegon Heights. Ludington been whistled 3 times. Gage Jones will get the ball in. He tried to get it in there to Lacombe. Low percentage pass right there. And Heights on the turnover. And now a offensive foul right there as Muskegon Heights' DeJuan Garrett went for the slam, Gertzie. He didn't get it, and to rub salt in the wound, he gets the foul called on him.
Yeah, that's salt in the wound, but that's Cole Anthus giving up his body.
Yeah.
And those are the type of teammates you need.
Taking one for the team.
Take a hit, man. He could have been put on a poster there if he finished that dunk over him, but he sacrificed his body and took a hit. Now we need a good possession, not a turnover.
Now he's going to be called for the travel. Yep. Anthus got going a little bit to their happy feet right there. Ludington 21, Muskegon Heights 17. The Orioles, again, have only scored 2 points thus far in this second quarter.
And then after a play like that, you got to have somebody on your team get your squad together, say, all right, let's pick it up, keep everybody's chin up, and let's go get another possession in.
Coach Shank sending 4 of his players out there now to come in here in a moment. Davis, shot no good. Ball fought for, coming away with it for Heights, Ashton Smith. There's a shot up, no good. Put back, no good. And now getting the ball, I believe Aiden Gilchrist. He'll outlet it now to Cole Anthus. Anthus, now to Gilchrist.
Good drive.
Gilchrist loses his footing. Luckily, the ball goes right to Gage Jones. Jones, will be called for the travel. Ludington has got to slow things down a bit, Gertzie. They got to get in control right now.
Yep, and we mentioned this earlier in the game when we said, I'm curious to see how Gage Jones handles this pressure. Yep. Right now, he really needs to improve on it, and this is a good learning experience for him. These are the type of games that are going to prepare you for down the road. And he's only a sophomore, but he needs to slow down.
On the court for Ludington right now, some substitutions. You got Dylan Eaton out there with David Schillinger, also Peyton Lacombe, Caleb Smith, and Matthew Westhouse. Do you think that the Heights player just got bailed out there a little bit?
Yeah, he got bailed out there. I think that he was probably a little bit out of control, but Dylan Eaton probably didn't do himself too many favors riding him, but I thought it was pretty clean.
Returning to the Tigers lineup, number 4, Jakari Edwards. 1:40 to go in the opening half. Stay tuned for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Damon Davis with the ball. Now with it, DeJuan Garrett. He'll give it up to Jakari Edwards. Ludington up 21-17. The Orioles were up 19-8 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, and it's still a 4-point lead. The game, obviously, we just need to get a stop. We don't want to be tied going into half. We don't want to give them any more momentum than they already have.
Heights there loses the ball. That was DeJuan Garrett. He tried to feed one of his teammates right there, and he throws the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, let's get a nice long possession here. It's not like there's a shot clock in high school basketball. Run some possession, get an easy shot. We got to get Peyton back down low, let him attack and work.
Dakari Moore checks into the Heights lineup, and here comes David Schillinger with the basketball. Dylan Eaton pointing to Caleb Smith. Schillinger will get the ball to Lacombe. Now back to Schillinger. 55 seconds to go in the opening half. Smith with it now. Eaton. They'll swing it around to Schillinger. Back to Eaton. They're trying to Schillinger with it now. Schillinger still with it. He'll give it to Eaton. Trying to free up Lacombe on that far baseline.
Yeah, a lot of time here. They're playing like a 2-3 that morphs into a 2-1-2. You got to overload
Look at that pass. Here we go. Lacombe. Whoa, a lot of contact there. And here comes Heights with the ball now with 26 seconds to go.
Nice move.
Shot up, no good. Rebound. Boy, a lot of Dylan Eaton right there just got
a little over the back.
Yeah. he got hammered right there.
Yeah, I think they missed one on this end when Peyton was going in for that layup.
There was a ton of contact right there. And that's what I was talking about that game at Whitehall the other night. I thought 3 of those 5 fouls that were called on Peyton were very questionable, very ticky-tack, as we like to call it, Gertzy.
Sure.
I mean, I don't like to criticize the officiating, but, you know, that totally changed the complexion of that game. Look at the pass there by Lacombe, gets the assist. Caleb Smith with the basket.
Good finish by Caleb Smith, under control.
2 seconds to go. And this opening half, shot up and good. And getting the basket there. That was a 2-pointer by Dakari Moore. And we're at the half, and your score, the Ludington Orioles 23, the Muskegon Heights Tigers 19, back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. We're at the half. Ludington 23, Muskegon Heights 19. Ludington led 19-8 at the end of one, but they were outscored 11-4 in that second quarter by the Tigers. And we're at the break, 23-19, 4-point Orioles lead. We've seen that a lot this year with the Orioles, you know, and we've talked about it many times. Basketball's a game of runs, where, you know, Coach Shanka said too, he goes, we'll play great in spurts at times, and then we kind of let the other team back in the door.
Yeah, we started out hot and heavy, man. We came out quick. We were getting the ball down low. Peyton was finishing, and we had an early lead, but games like this, you just got to stomp on their throat and keep going. We're letting teams back in it, and then we put too much pressure on ourselves.
I guess, Gertzy, you look Peyton Lacombe, who's averaging 16.3 points per game this year. He had a big first quarter with 8 points, but Heights shut him out in the second quarter. Even a bigger surprise, Sunshine Schillinger, our point guard, is averaging 16.1 per game does not have a point thus far in this ball game.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said about that. One, Heights is doubling a lot when we get over half court. When we get over half court, who has the ball majority of the time is your point guard.
Yep.
So he's having to give the ball up. At that point in time, it should open up lanes for Peyton Lacombe, your Dylan Eatons, and your Matt Westhouse down low. So that doesn't surprise me as much, him having a goose egg, maybe a little bit, but you know Sunshine's going to get his here in the second half.
Exactly. Scoring in the first half for Muskegon Heights, 2 for Damon Davis, 4 for Dakari Moore, 3 for Jaquan Matthews, 6 for Jakari Edwards, 2 for DeJuan Garrett, and 2 for their big guy, William Davis. For the Orioles, 8 points for Peyton Lacombe, all in the first quarter, 4 points for Caleb Smith, 3 for Dylan Eaton, 6 for Aiden Gilchrist, and 2 for Levi Lehman. Right now, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the player in the spotlight, and that player is Gage Jones. Stay tuned, those fans. Welcome, folks, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union, Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game against the Muskegon Heights Tigers is Gage Jones. Gage is a sophomore, and he wears jersey number 54, and he plays the guard position. Gage, what does it mean to you being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
It's great. Just that's all I can say. It's a great opportunity. Love playing the game. Yeah.
How does it feel being a sophomore and being moved up to the varsity? Same as what happened to you in football as well.
I love it. They see what I can do, and it gives me a chance to show what I can do.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is your favorite part of the game, and also what do you feel is the strongest or best trait or attribute about the way that you play the game of basketball?
Just being able to play with the guys that I love, and us winning and doing everything with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it builds friendship and everything throughout all of our years with each other.
Well, the game the other night at Whitehall, you had a couple of pretty impressive full court length, I should say, passes right there. I was pretty impressed by that. What do you credit that to with your arm strength?
Well, my parents do this thing called foaling. It's football bowling.
Okay.
And I heard my mom's pretty good at it, so I'm going to have to give her credit for that.
All right. Well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, what do you feel are the team strengths of this year's Ludington varsity team, and what are the team goals as well?
Again, the friendship. The bond that we have is outrageous. Like, no one on this team has a bad head, anything like that, and we just all love each other and want to see all of each other succeed.
Okay. Now, what is your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
Does McDonald's count?
No, you can count McDonald's. So,
I got to do a real one. We'll go Sportsman's.
Okay. Your favorite thing at Sportsman's, is it their thin crust pizza?
I love the pizza. It's really good.
They're pretty well known for their thin crust pizza. Favorite sports movie?
Oh, Hoosiers is the right answer, but I think I have to go Sandlot.
Both great movies. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either of those. Okay, your hobbies?
Sports is the main one, but I love going hunting with my family and just playing cards and everything with my family.
Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High?
Oh, this is a tough one.
You can name a couple if you like.
I love Miss Stone, love Mr. LeDuc, love Mr. Kirby, of course. Yeah.
Okay. And what are those classes?
Math for Miss Stone, wood shot and metals with Mr. LeDuc, and strength class with Mr. Kirby.
Okay, tell the watchers and listeners out there about your fall sports season. You were up on the varsity. A lot of fun watching you play on the defensive side of the ball for the Orioles this past year. And also tell the watchers and viewers out there, and listeners, I should say, about what your plans are for spring sports.
I'm looking forward to playing baseball this year. We have a great team. We think we can go very far and do great.
Okay. And talk a little bit about this past football season, playing varsity football for the Orioles.
Oh, I loved it. It was a great experience. Coach Gunsel wanted to give me an opportunity, and I didn't take that for granted. I love to hit now, and you'll see that for the future.
Well, that was very evident. I talked about it quite a bit last year during the games. You had a nose for the ball, no doubt about that. And when you met opposing wide receivers or ball carriers, they knew that you were in the area. I wanted to ask you, Gage, do you have a role model or a person that you admire or look up to?
Oh, I think I got to go with my dad. My dad's been there for me all the time. So is my mom, but my dad's got to be number one all the time for me.
Okay. And anybody watching Gage or listening to tonight's broadcast that you want to say hello to?
I got to shout out to Grandma Jones, Grandpa Jones, Grandma Kluge, Grandpa Kluge, my Aunt Jenny, and everybody else that's watching out there.
Just basically a hello to all the Gage Jones fan club, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, thanks, Gage, and congratulations on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game against Muskegon Heights. We wish you all the best. Go O's, and all the best to you, Gage.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, and Kate Shank, the Oriole Sports Network, in collaboration with WMOM Radio. And we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington. Give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Now, Gertie, you're looking, next week we got the Division II Girls Basketball Tournament hosted by Ludington, hosted here at Hawley Gym, February 28th. That's Monday. Cadillac 5-13 against Manistee 3-14 at 7 p.m. The winner of that game will move on to face Big Rapids. Big Rapids 12-6 on the year. That will be at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, March 2nd. Our Orioles will play on Wednesday, March 2nd at 5:30 p.m. Ludington 15-5 versus Reed City 9-9. Now the winners of those two games will meet on Friday, March 4th here at Hawley at 7 p.m. for the district championship.
That's the best time of year, Scoop. March Madness. Yep. It's just so exciting. It's do or die. You go into those games, you better be ready to play. Yep. Anybody can be upset at any time.
And we got a great draw in that tournament, and we earned it. Yep. Our Ludington Orioles earned it. Coach Warren Stowe and his girls.
Yep. Coach Stowe will have them ready, just like Shank will have the boys ready. I mean, there's no easy walk through the district. Same thing in the regional. So
exactly.
You got to bring your best, otherwise you're going to be ousted. You're going to be done.
And you know, Gertie, last year in a Muskegon sports publication, I saw an article which just perfectly summed up Ludington basketball. It said, death, 3 things in March. Death, taxes, and Ludington playing good basketball heading into the tournament.
That's a fact. That's a lot of pressure, too, though. I mean, you got to live up to that standard. Yeah. If you're not living up to that standard, you're going to make them look like a fool, and then people will doubt you. But this program knows what it's doing. Thad knows what he's doing. It's just these players got to perform, too.
You know, I remember a year after you graduated in Ludington, Ludington basketball only won like 7 regular season games that year. I know that had De Los Santos on it. I think one of the Blodziks was on it. Not Blodzik, one of the...
yeah, Urca, you had Gabe Rivera were young on that
LaPrads.
team.
I meant to say one of the LaPrads.
Yep, LaPrad was on that team.
They got hot, and they almost pulled off a huge district upset. I mean, that was a good district there, too. Look at there. We mentioned David Schillinger. The Orioles start the second half with the basketball, and David Schillinger, one of those patented floaters in the paint right there, gets the basket. Ludington up 25-19. But it was a tournament, Ludington team that year. I thought it was one of the best coaching jobs Coach Thad Shank had ever done with that team. 6 or 7 wins in the regular season, and you're in a great district. Cadillac had a great team that year. Mason County Central had a fantastic team that year. Manistee had a fantastic team that year. And there was the other team that was in there, too. I don't know if it was Reed City. Ludington ended up with a couple upsets in the tournament. They ended up playing Manistee in the district championship, and they had the Chippewas on the ropes. Yeah. And that was the last loss Ludington had. No, they had one other loss to Manistee since then.
And I think the Chippewas went to quarters that year, and that was with Jake Kiss.
Yep.
That was a good team.
Yep. Okay, back to action here. Heights misses, had a couple opportunities there. And look at this. And now we're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow to Muskegon Heights. Coach Thad Shank not happy at all on that.
Yeah, he was trying to call a timeout. Dylan Eaton was, and I guess the refs didn't hear that. Yeah, Thad's saying the same thing.
All right, 7:11 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 25-19. Muskegon Heights with the basketball. They'll get it in with the ball, Damon Davis.
Yeah, looks like we're going to stay in that man-to-man. We haven't played much zone, and I haven't seen us play much zone really at all this year since we got halfway through the year.
Jaquan Matthews, there's a nice move and getting the basket. Jakari Edwards, who you have to say is definitely Heights' best athlete on the team.
Absolutely, he's a good ball player.
Dylan Eaton with the ball. Eaton now to Levi Lehman. Lehman will go baseline, and then he tried to get rid of the ball and hits the backboard. And now here comes Heights. Damon Davis with it. His pass goes into the stands. Almost caught by an Oriole fan over there.
Yeah, we just got to slow down a little bit, but we got to get back in transition. That was still not great transition defense. Heights could have taken it in for a layup, but we got to slow down on offense. We got to make sure we get our point guards back in transition.
Schillinger with the basketball. He'll give it now to Peyton Lacombe, to Levi Lehman. Lehman to Eaton, now to Caleb Smith.
Levi needs to catch the ball in face. He's wide open for a 10, 12-foot jumper all night long.
Three-pointer, Lacombe off the mark. And now we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Levi Lehman.
It's pretty soft.
Ludington up 25-21, 6:07 to go in the third quarter. Orioles were up 19-8 at the end of one. They had a 23-19 halftime lead.
Yeah, and when I was mentioning, Levi's catching the ball with the back to the baskets right there on the baseline.
Yeah.
If he just catch and face, he'll realize how wide open he is because 21's not guarding him.
There's a shot put up by Edwards, no good. Rebound to Schillinger, and now Schillinger's going to be fouled right there. That's an easy one for the official to call there.
Yeah, that's a reach.
We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. That's Ludington House of Flavors. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Okay, Ludington with the ball. Schillinger will distribute it now to Smith. Smith to Eaton. Back to Schillinger. Three-pointer, no good. Lacombe fighting for it, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball.
Way to crash the board there by Peyton. Now let's see what we can get on our baseline out of bounds play. I'd like to see a crack back over to Schillinger in the corner here.
All right, they'll get the ball into Eaton. Eaton now to Lehman.
Swing it.
Lehman swings it over to Eaton, now to Schillinger on the far baseline. The Eaton in the paint, Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe now, he won't force things. Schillinger, good! David Sunshine Schillinger with the baseline three-pointer, and the Orioles out on top 28-21. Huge three there, Gertzie.
Beautiful offense there, too. We played inside out. Peyton got it inside, kicked it back out. Schillinger stroked it. That's
look at
perfect
this.
offense.
Look at this. Watch out. Watch out. Lacombe with it. Oh, God. Nice little turnaround right there. He didn't go for the slam, but he got the sure 2 points.
That's discipline right there, Scoop. He could go in, drive out of control, miss at a layup. He contained himself, slowed it down, and finished it smoothly. That's the Peyton Lacombe difference right there.
As you said, totally in control on
Yep,
that one.
the whole way.
All right, Ludington now with a 9-point lead, 30-21. And you know, we talked at halftime, Gertzie, no points for Schillinger, and just like that, he's reeled off 5 second-half points. Now there's a basket for Jakari Edwards. Edwards, 4, 6, 8, 10 points for Jakari Edwards to lead Heights. Schillinger, 15-footer, God!
There you go. He's a volume shooter, Scoop. Let him get going.
Sunshine's a baller.
Yeah, he's a great ball player, that's for sure. And he's a volume guy. I mean, once he starts shooting, he starts feeling it. He's going to fill it up pretty quick.
Ludington now up 32-23. Again, Schillinger averaging 16.1 points per game. Lacombe at 16-3. There's a pass, and I think they're going to call a deflection. Oh, look at Caleb Smith over and back right there called, and I don't think Coach Stewart's going to be too happy about that, Gertzie.
It looked like it was deflected, but
yeah,
that was awesome. Caleb Smith getting on the floor for it.
He's maintaining pretty good composure, though, Coach Delreka Stewart.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess
man.
The biggest tell right there is Caleb Smith knows that he probably deflected it, so he's diving on the floor. But if it's over and back, he wouldn't have dove.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Gertzie. Okay, into the Oriole lineup, you have Aiden Gilchrist, number 21, and also Big Country Matthew Westhouse, number 52. Schillinger with it right now, though. He's out there with Eaton and also Lacombe still in the lineup to work it into the big guy, Lacombe. And a lot of contact there, no foul. And now here comes Heights. On the drive, shot no good, tip no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Heights basketball. 3:27 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 32, Muskegon Heights 23. Not having the offensive game we had at the Tiger Den about a month and a half ago. Ludington won that game 65-61. But just as I say that, watch things pick up.
Right. A defensive struggle. It's not a struggle necessarily. No. I mean, it's still a good scoring game here.
Non-stop action up and down the court. They'll get it in. Heights will with the ball. Number 1, Dakari Moore. He'll give it up now to Damon Davis.
And it looks like we're dropping down into a 2-3 zone here. It's not our flathead. It's something just straight 2-3, it looks like.
Davis, they'll work it into their big guy right there, William Davis.
Travel.
And now traveling violation. Heights come into this game 11-5 overall, 7-2 in the Lakes 8 Conference. The Orioles 10-7 overall, 9-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. They are the Lakes 8 Conference champions in the last year of the conference being in existence. While I'm thinking about it, I'd like to give a shout out to my high school baseball coach, the legendary Don Stokely, who's tuned in tonight. So a shout out to Stokes. Over to Stokes this past Sunday, over to his house. There's Big Country wide open. And boy, he hesitated, Gertie. What was up with that?
I don't know.
I think he was surprised he was so wide open.
I think so too.
Matthew Westhouse gets the bucket, and the Orioles now up 34-23, 2:37 to go in the third quarter. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Hey, Oriole Nation. This is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me. Back in the 1940s, we're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 34, Muskegon Heights 23. We're in the third quarter here. And we'd like to thank Crown and Cork. They will be reopening on April 20th. Crown and Cork located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Gertie, I think I've asked you, have you ate there yet with your wife?
I have. Food is very good.
Food is delicious. My wife Michelle and I love the place.
Yep.
Thought Linda and Brian Matson have done a fantastic job. And if you get the chance, check out Dueling Pianos.
Absolutely. It's so fun.
That is. That's a fun night when you go watch Dueling Pianos. They were having it once a month.
The spring and summer, I believe.
Yep, at Crown and Cork. Yep. Reopening April 20th.
Just in time, I believe they're hosting a business after hours that month as well.
Oh, there's a nice block by Peyton Lacombe. Westhouse comes up with it. Now Schillinger in a hurry for the Orioles. Schillinger, look at that. The playmaker right there. Boy, does he create.
Nice spin move. Go to the line, make your free throws now.
Also, a big shout out to Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville.
Surprised Mike hasn't been out to Sticks to bowl that 300 game. They said first person to bowl 300 gets a $1,000 gift certificate.
You know, he's got 18 career 300 games.
I know. That's why he's got to get out there and bowl that 300.
And I actually have the bowling ball that he shot his 833 series, 833 or 835. I think it was 833 series. I have that bowling ball.
Insane.
It's in my sports memorabilia collection. Schillinger gets both free throws. And he was held scoreless in the first half, Gertzie. You and I talked about that at the half, and now he's got 9 points just like that in the third quarter.
Yep. He gets in a rhythm, and he's tough to stop. And he's got a high percentage when he shoots, too. He's patient, found his shot, and then when he gets a shot, he makes it.
All right. Foul called on the Orioles right there as Damon Davis took that ball down to the hole right there. And they called it on Lacombe. That's just his first foul.
Yeah, we've extended this lead a little bit. We came out of half ready to roll.
That we did. Ludington up 36-23, 150 to go in the third quarter. Damon Davis free throw, no good. Levi Lehman will check into the Oriole lineup and replace Dylan Eaton. We want to send a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Davis gets one of two free throws. Ludington up 36-24. Lehman with the ball. Lacombe, nice pass. Oh, Big Country, no good. Put it back, good though on the putback. When you got Big Country out there at 6'8" and Peyton Lacombe at 6'8", you can really control the boards.
Yeah, that's a couple of big bodies for sure, Scoop. And
oh, look at the steal.
there we go.
Gilchrist with the steal, and he overlaid it, but still a Schillinger right there misses it. Schillinger with it again now. Lehman to Schillinger. Boy, the Orioles had 2 point-blank shots right there. You know, those things happen. You're not going to look at Lacombe down the lane. No good, but he draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. Gertzie, we'd like to send some love to.
Oh, yeah, old Trenner over at Lundquist Furniture. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368.
Lacombe gets the first free throw. He's got 11 points. He had 8 points in the first quarter. He's had 3 in the second quarter. The Orioles out now to a 39-24 lead.
Keep stretching that lead. Like we said, step on their throats. You don't need to play down to the level after that and cool off. We got to finish this quarter strong, start the fourth strong.
Peyton gets
16-point lead.
Yep, Peyton gets both of his free throws. 1:04 to go in the third quarter. Oh, look at that pass. Whoa, some Pistol Pete Maravich-esque-ness out there.
That was pretty smooth.
William Davis gets the bucket. Lacombe, three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound to Levi Lehman. Lehman now to Schillinger. He'll take the three. Good! David Sunshine Schillinger with the three. He's had 12 third-quarter points.
Yep, and it's just a matter of time, like you said, Scoop. Just be patient. He'll find his.
Gertzie, I don't know if our broadcast will be piped into the Oriole locker room or not at halftime.
Just pumping them up, Scoop.
Yep. Ashton Smith with the basket there for Heights. And now Schillinger to the hoop, no good. Rebound, fought for Schillinger with it. And now he'll give it to Gilchrist down the lane. His shot no good, but he's fouled.
Good drive there by Aiden. Aiden's having a really good game.
He's having an excellent game. I love the aggressiveness.
Absolutely. I know he's only got 6 points, but those 6 points that we've given in the first quarter, but he's doing a lot of different things. On the defensive end, he's rebounding. He's making plays happen. So this is some of the best basketball I've seen Aiden Gilchrist play.
Free throw, no good.
As we hype him up, he missed a free throw.
So Tuesday will be our next live stream telecast. We will do the Ludington JV boys game at Zeeland East on the OSN, and then we'll do the varsity game on the OSN and WMOM radio. Gilchrist misses both free throws. Rebound to the Heights, Jaquan Matthews. Ludington up 43-28. Heights had cut the Oriole lead down to, 3 points, 4 points? 3-point attempt, no good. There's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Venerable Hawley Gymnasium, your score, the Ludington Orioles 43, the Muskegon Heights Tigers 28. Back in 60 here on the OSN and WMOM.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Ludington 43, Muskegon Heights 28. The Orioles outscored the Tigers 20-9 in that third quarter after leading by just 4 at the half, 23-19.
Yeah, it was a great third quarter. And like we said, we've been playing in spurts. We had a great first quarter, slowed down in the second quarter, picked it back up in the third. Now let's get to this fourth quarter and finish it out.
Well, leading the charge for the Orioles are sensational sophomore point guard David Sunshine Schillinger. 12 points in that third quarter after being outscored, being held scoreless in the opening half.
Yeah, and I mean, as a point guard, you're not always going to score, but like you mentioned before, it's like he's going to get he's going to get his shots up, and when he does, he's going to make those shots.
12 for Schillinger, 2 for Lehman, 6 for Aiden Gilchrist, 3 for Dylan Eaton, 4 for Caleb Smith, 4 for Big Country Matthew Westhouse, and Peyton Lacombe, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 for Lacombe. Okay, here we go. Gage Jones with the ball. We've started play in the fourth quarter. Jones with it now. He'll kick it. Gilchrist for three. No good. Rebound to Muskegon Heights. Coming away with it, Damon Davis. Davis, nice pass. And fighting for the shot blocked. He had three Orioles in there. Gage Jones, Levi Lehman, and Peyton Lacombe. Now, ill-advised pass. Coach Shank is not going to like that, Gertzie.
No, and I guess I'm just harder on point guards than I am on everybody else, but Gage, he needs to slow down. He's playing too fast, and right now he's got to keep his chin up. You can tell the body language.
Exactly.
You got to keep your chin up.
Ashton Smith with the bucket right there, and now Lacombe will be called for the travel. Let's hope he gets up and doesn't show any of okay.
He's all right.
He just blew a tire right there, but he's looks like he's fine. Okay, Ludington up by 13, 43 to 30. 7:05 to go in this Lakes 8 conference matchup. Ludington's last Lakes 8 conference matchup right here, Gertzie. They'll be in the West Michigan Conference next year.
Hey, it was a good ride for the Lakes 8, but I'm excited for the WMC.
I'm a little partial to the old Seaway Conference in those days.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
In fact, I said it in an interview the other day. Inadvertently, Coach Shank started laughing. He goes, Scoop, that was a long time ago, the Seaway Conference. I said Seaway? He said, you sure did. Look at the steal by Schillinger. 2-on-1 here. Look at the pass by Schillinger. Oh, and Gilchrist absolutely got poleaxed right there.
Yeah,
he'll
Peyton,
shoot too.
Peyton was looking for the alley-oop right there. It
Boy.
reminded me of shades of Manistee behind the back to Cole Anthus. Cole Anthus lobs it up to Peyton. Peyton throws it down.
Tic-tac-toe right there, sister.
I thought that's what was about to happen.
Yes.
All right, see if Aiden
Gilchrist.
can make these free
Yep.
throws now.
Aiden Gilchrist at the free throw
He
line.
missed his last two. There you
That
go.
one's good. 7 points for Aiden Gilchrist. Into the Heights lineup, number 2, Bryant Spencer. On the court for the Orioles, you have Lehman, Gilchrist, Jones, Lacombe, and Schillinger. 2 free throws for Aiden Gilchrist, who's having one of his better all-around games
Definitely.
of the season. 6:50 to go in this game. The Orioles with a 15-point lead. I had a good feeling, Gertzie, they would bounce back after that tough 3-point loss in overtime at Whitehall on Wednesday night.
Yeah, and something gets you fired up about playing in Hawley Gym, especially in your last home game here at Hawley. So,
Okay,
we'll
here
get you going.
come the Tigers. There's a shot up no good there by Jakari Edwards, and Gage Jones has it.
Let's have a good possession here for Gage.
Jones to Lacombe. Now to Aiden Gilchrist. Aiden's pass deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers.
You got to fake to make that, Aiden. You're having a good game so far, so we got to keep it going here. Let's get a good possession. 15-point game. We got 6 minutes left.
Gilchrist will get it in now to Gage Jones to Levi Lehman. Lehman still with it now to Gage Jones. They're trying to get the ball inside there to Lacombe right now. Schillinger has it to Lehman. 6:18 left in the game. 15-point Oriole lead. Gage Jones at the free throw line. Nice feed to Levi Lehman.
Good pass.
Beautiful pass from Gage Jones to Levi Lehman.
Great pass. He came off that screen, drove to the elbow. Levi rolled. Great pass right there by Gage Jones.
3-point attempt up and good. Give that to Jaquan Matthews. The Orioles have done a really great job on William Davis. They've held him to just 4 points.
Yeah, kept him off the offensive boards.
Yep.
Didn't let him.
Look at Schillinger in there fighting. And now Lacombe. Sorry, Gertzie, you were saying they've kept David. Now look at the steal right there. And Gilchrist will get the easy bucket.
There we go. I think we may have gotten away with a little reach there. But, yeah, we kept Davis off the boards. We didn't let him get a lot of offensive rebounds, and we didn't let him get the positioning down low. We've been playing well in post defense tonight.
Ludington up 49-31, 5:27 to go. Lacombe going for the steal there. They got it. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Hey, Bubbakins, get in the fast lane, Granny. The bingo game is ready to roll.
Yeah, that one ready to roll, huh, Scoop?
I had that one ready to go. Ludington 51, Muskegon Heights 31, as Lacombe gets his 42nd career dunk and his 21st dunk of the seson. Ludington up by 20. We could see that one a mile away once they had him out front there.
I mean, that's something nice to just stamp your career there. Your last game at Hawley Gym, you got a nice dunk against Heights. Hopefully we get another one, but Peyton's having a heck of a game. Let's see if he can get it up in
All
the
right,
20s.
here we go. Lacombe with it now. 4:53 left in the game. Peyton Takes it to the hoop. No good, short, and he's fouled, though. So he's going to go to the free throw line. And look at Peyton. Look at Peyton right
I
now.
think he's laughing. I don't think he got
He's smiling
fouled
like
there.
a butcher's dog.
I don't think he was fouled there, probably.
Look at him smile. Like I said, Gertz, he's smiling like a butcher's dog out there right now.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing right now is the refs are probably like, hey, don't show me up, man.
Okay, 20-point Oriole lead, 51-31. Peyton Lacombe at the free throw line. The shot is in and out, no good.
There we go. Get your head back in and make this free throw.
14 in the game for Lacombe. He's just a couple under his season average, Gertzy.
Yep. It's a good game. He's playing well. Aiden Gilchrist is in double digits, and you got Sunshine in double digits. That's a balanced score, and you like to see that.
Second attempt up and short. Rebound to Jakari Edwards of the Tigers. Now to Damon Davis. There's a steal. Schillinger with it. He's got Lehman on the fly. Look at the bounce pass right there. Oh, that was sweet. That was beautiful.
David Schillinger held onto that ball just a second long so Levi could get separation and made the pass. That is perfection how you run a fast break.
Gertzy, it's one of the prettier assists you'll ever see right there.
Absolutely. It's just so smooth.
Lehman,
Levi knew it was coming.
Yep. Lehman with the basket, but it was set up by the Orioles point guard, Sunshine Schillinger. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound to Gage Jones. Ludington up by 22 points, 53-31. Coach Thad Shank has called a timeout.
Get his seniors in there.
Yep, I think you're right on that. And again, our next telecast after tonight, next broadcast will be from Zeeland East on Tuesday. Ludington against the Zeeland East Chicks. That'll be a boys JV, boys varsity game. The JV game live streamed on the Oriole Sports Network. The varsity game live streamed on the OSN as well as broadcasted on the WMOM 102.7.
That should be a good matchup for them. I know the Zeeland schools have a good enrollment number, so they've got to have some pretty good athletes over there. But for a little radio break here, we got McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans, and Auto Owners Insurance Group is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area schools. Go see Bryce or Randy over there. They do a heck of a job.
Okay, we've got Dylan Eaton back in the lineup. Caleb Smith is in the lineup. Gage Jones. We also have the Oriole Twin Towers out there, Peyton Lacombe and Big Country Matthew Westhouse.
Yep, you got your three seniors out there to finish this last 4 minutes and maybe give them a little ovation with the last 30 seconds left here in the game.
Gage Jones with the ball now, and he tosses it into the Oriole student section.
This is a good game to learn for Gage Jones.
Yep.
He's a good ball player. This is a good opportunity. Got to keep that body language up.
You got to love the big head Thad over there in the student section.
Just smiling at us.
I got one a little bit bigger than that Brian Lacombe gave to me. And I had it up here for a while, Gertzy, but Thad didn't like it. He's like, I'm tired of seeing that in practice, Scoop. We want to send a shout out to Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They are located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. All right, Heights turns the ball over. Eaton with it. He tried to get it there to Westhouse. Pass is broken up and intercepted. And here come the Tigers.
He's hurt.
And who was that? Eaton?
Yeah.
Dylan Eaton went hard into the boards, or into the. Good thing the padding was there, Gertzy. And that, even still hitting that
Still
padding.
hurts a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
Get the wind
Heights
knocked out of you.
3:10 to go in the game. Ludington up 53-31. Foul called on Muskegon Heights. Make sure you stay tuned to the Smith & Eddy post-game show. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore. Gage Jones. There's Lacombe. No good. He left it short. Caleb Smith good. Caleb Smith having a great ball game as well.
Absolutely. That's 6 points for Caleb Smith, and I believe they've all come off offensive rebounds. So crash the glass, you'll be rewarded.
Ludington up 55-31. Again, Smith & Eddy, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And lastly, we'd like to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. And now Dylan Eaton will be replaced. He should get a big round of applause here as Chase Hackert comes in. Hackert is a 6-foot junior. Also, Ethan Harvey coming in. He's a 6'2" junior. He replaces Caleb Smith. And Ryan Millspaw will replace the Orioles' Peyton Lacombe. Millspaw, a 5'10" junior. Peyton Lacombe walks off. And Lacombe, 14 points tonight for his Ludington Orioles.
It's a good way to cap off a career at Hawley. This career is far from over yet, right? But
yeah, exactly.
Here at Hawley.
And he capped it. His last points were on that dunk. If I remember right. If I recall right, yes. Now there's a steal. Chase Hackert on the steal. Hackert shot no good. Rebound to Dakari Moore. 2:20 to go in the game. The Orioles up 55-31. There's a basket for the Tigers, number 11, Ashton Smith. Gage Jones.
Don't get sloppy, make some good possessions, but you get your opportunity, you shoot that ball, man.
Gage Jones with it. Nice pass to Big Country, and he gets the easy bucket.
Good look. Good look there by Gage Jones. Just collecting yourself, finding the big man. Big Country puts it home.
Orioles, they're on their way to a perfect Lakes 8 conference mark. Gertzie 10-0, the last year of the Lakes 8 conference. They're going to go 10-0, and they're going to improve their overall record to 11-7 on the season with 2 regular season games left, one at Zeeland East, one at Mason County Central. There's Davis, and he'll get the bucket. William Davis. Orioles have done a great job on him tonight, 6 points, and down at the Tigers' Den, he had somewhere between, I want to say, 19 and 21 points in that game.
Pretty good, and it's a good way. I mean, that just shows we're clearly boxing out today. We're making sure we're putting an emphasis on this on the defensive end, so. Finish this game out, boys. Don't get too lazy out there.
Westhouse will give it up to Gage Jones. 1 minute left in the ball game. Ludington up 57-35. Millspaw, nice to Ethan Harvey right there. Now Gage Jones, he'll go baseline. Jones still with it. He'll get it back now. Big Country. Oh! That was a 2-pointer. But he said he had his right foot just inside the 3-point line, and the student section is going nuts here.
Yeah, I think Braden Kronline got into his head when they were playing that game of Lightning the other day.
Big Country nails just inside the 3-point line right there. Offensive foul on Muskegon Heights. 34 seconds left in the game.
Oh, smooth.
Ludington up 59-35.
Yeah, that was a smooth stroke there by Big Country.
That's the first time I've seen him shoot anything beyond probably 8 or 9 feet this year, Gertzie.
Well, you don't want Shank in your ear either.
Gage Jones, no good. That's kind of like Joshua Lehman. He had his one and only 3-pointer against River Rouge his sophomore year.
Oh, I remember. That was a big one.
And like Thad said, now he's going to want to shoot threes all the time.
And he did. He got a lot better at shooting threes.
He sure did.
I mean, that's just constant improvement on your game.
You look, Gertzie, he ended up as Ludington's second all-time leading scorer, just ahead of Chad Holmes.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
And behind Mike Larson, who is sitting right in front of us right now here in the bleachers.
Heck of a ball player.
Yep. Free throw is no good. In the student section, you love it. Look at, they got the banner up right there. In fact, you want to get a photo with my phone there of them holding the banner up there, Braden? Second shot up and in by the Tigers' Jakari Edwards.
It's a lot of pressure to be able to spell everything correctly over there.
Get a couple there, Braden. Thank you. 5 seconds to go. Ludington 59, Muskegon Heights 36. Gage Jones, there it is. Ludington, a perfect 10-0, the last year of the Lakes 8 Conference. Ludington now 11-7 on the season. Muskegon Heights falls to 11-6 on the year. They finish up the Lakes 8 Conference at 7-3. You have been listening to the Oriole Sports Network, as well as watching the Oriole Sports Network and listening to WMOM. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. Stay tuned for the Smith & Eddy post-game show.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. The Ludington Orioles have just won the Lakes 8 Conference with a perfect 10-0 record. Coach Thad Shank joining us. Congratulations, Coach. You're seeing your ball players over there holding up that banner right in front of the student section. I know that's got to make you awfully proud seeing what you're seeing right now, Coach.
Well, you know, it was fun tonight. You know, some of these kids, these juniors and seniors, have not played in a game with this many people in the gym in their whole career, which is kind of sad if you think back to what most of our kids have been able to experience over the years. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I was saying, Coach, that the ambiance tonight, the electricity here, reminded me of some games I used to see in the 70s when your dad was coaching the Orioles. And you've seen those as well, too.
It was closer, you know. I mean, you know, still Hawley Gym's not filled, and we're not probably a ways from being there.
Yeah.
But it was a lot closer. I mean, it was loud, and it was a great atmosphere. So
your team came out with an abundance of energy tonight. They outscored the Tigers 19-8 in the first quarter. And just what you and I have talked about, you know, you were saying your team is very good in spurts at times, but then they just finishing at times, and that came up, that eared its ugly head in the second quarter, Coach, where your team was outscored 11-4. But boy, they came out in the third quarter, outscored Heights 20-9, and then 16-8 in the fourth quarter. And what Gertzie and I were talking about, Sunshine Schillinger held scoreless in the first half, but he had a huge third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I think he went out tonight trying to get everybody else involved. I mean, we've struggled playing together a little bit at times this season, and, you know, I thought he tried to get everybody involved in the first half, and, you know, we didn't function incredibly well against their zone when they went to the 3-2 extended zone there early in the second quarter, midway through the second quarter, and they kind of crept back in, but yeah, in the second half, we played a little bit smarter. We spreaded them out in that zone, and we got guys like Dave and Peyton and guys who can hit the gaps in there and attack, and got some good looks and got about any shot we wanted in the second half.
I thought Aiden Gilchrist and Caleb Smith had their best all-around games of the season, putting great minutes tonight.
mean, you know, like we talked about before, I mean, Caleb's, what a kid he is. I mean, he hasn't had the opportunities that maybe he'd like over the past couple of years, but his length on defense and his energy is very, very good, and that's helped us these last few games. And yeah, Aiden Gilchrist, I mean, when he plays that hard like he did tonight, he really makes things happen. I mean, his ability on top of our defense there to get some deflections but keep guys in front of us was pretty key. So
Levi Lehman, not the tallest guy in the world, but very athletic at 6'1". He's solid on those rebounds.
Well, nice job. I mean, to ask him to guard number 21 out there,
ask him to guard number 21 is to ask him to guard a lot. And I don't know how many.
He had 6 tonight, Coach, and we talked about that a lot with Gertzie tonight, where William Davis, I think he had somewhere between 19 and 21 down at the Tiger Den earlier.
The second half, we could not handle him down there in Muskegon, and they really isolated him, and he worked on Levi and Westy, and but I thought Levi did a phenomenal job positioning himself tonight, and Westy's so big and long and smart that he did a great job, Westy, when the ball went inside there, jumping off him and creating a little separation between him and the Davis kid, so the Davis kid couldn't use his body and spin off him, and it's just, the guys are shooting 5-footers sometimes, but when you got a 6'9" guy there with his hands up, that's it's not a gimme shot.
Peyton Lacombe, his final game at Hawley Gym, and he finishes it off with a sweet slam dunk right there and 14 points, Coach.
Yeah, like I kind of alluded to, in the senior night talk, you just, as a coach, you don't get, especially at Ludington, Gertzie knows this. I don't know if anybody on his team, even though he had 6'6", 6'7" guys, could even dunk a basketball, and go back to that 2017 team, we didn't have one dunk that whole year right there, and I don't know that we had one guy that could dunk a basketball on that team that year. Josh Lehman ended up getting past the tennis ball into the real basketball the next year, but and the raw athleticism that he has is off the charts, and you combine that with his intelligence and his technique. He's just, we want, I won't be able to coach another one like him. I'm sure of that. So,
Gertzie and I were talking, Coach, about the way you were talking about your 3 seniors tonight, and I just said, well, when I think of Thad and the way when he talks, he's very efficient. He's right to the point. He doesn't waste or mince words. Which I'm known to do.
Scoop. But I don't know. It's easy to talk about those guys. Dylan Eaton as well. We've talked a little bit about, him, but he's been the workhorse of this basketball team this year. That kid's not super quick, not overly athletic, but he fights with everything he has every moment of a game, and I think he's led by example in that respect for our basketball team. So those 3 kids, man, you don't have to worry about those 3 kids.
Yeah.
They are just good kids, and their character traits are going to make them successful in whatever they decide to do.
As you said, they're going to do great things in life, no doubt about that. And it was heartwarming what you were saying about your 3 seniors here, Coach, much like what
heartwarming, Scoop, okay,
what Coach, well, also what Coach Warren.
Are you letting him talk
Wouldn't you agree?
Like this all night?
Heartwarming? Tug at the heartstrings. You like that, Coach? Like watching the Hallmark Channel, right?
Right.
Anyway, Coach, a great win tonight. Like you said, you had just great seeing the folks here in attendance. Mike Larson, Mr. Oriole, Steve Hull in attendance. Right now I'm looking at some of your players from your state runner-up team in 2017 right down here, Lightning LeDuc. You also got Evan McKinley down there, Garrett Meeker. Just great. Noah Lehman down here. It's great seeing these players. Hey, Joshua Lehman right down here as well, too. That's awesome. And speaking of heartwarming, Coach, when you see your former players coming back like this, that's got to mean a lot to you.
Well, I've been blessed to coach at Ludington and the tradition that Ludington's always had in basketball. And, that is a big-time blessing. Big-time blessing.
What does it mean we'll let you get out of here, Coach. What does it mean the last year of the Lakeside Conference, your team goes 10-0 in the conference and wins it, and we got word our girls team won at Muskegon Heights tonight in a big way, 62-26. So the very least they can do is be co-champions of the Lakes 8, but Lakes 8 going away, and next year you and your boys and Coach Stowe and his girls will be in the West Michigan Conference.
Yeah, it's a change. We were 10-0. We should have been 10-0 this year. We were heads and shoulders above everybody this year, so we would have been doing something wrong if we weren't 10-0. But, I think the West Michigan Conference is good for all our sports. I don't know, Heights and West Michigan Christian normally have pretty darn good basketball teams, so I don't know that it affects us as much. But I think just for all our sports, playing with these Class C and D schools that are good athletic schools, but they're small schools, they just can't field teams in a lot of the other sports. So I think for the general public and for for all our kids, it's probably the best move for all our kids.
And a big week next week for you and your boys. You're at Zeeland East on Tuesday, Thursday at Mason County Central to close out the regular season, the Battle of Mason County against the Spartans. Hopefully we'll have games next week, the OSN Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, if our girls can get past Reed City on Wednesday.
They will. They will.
There you go, Coach. That's for you. There's some venison salami for you to take home. Enjoy munching on
Thanks,
that.
Scoop.
You're welcome. Coach Thad Shank, a very happy Coach Thad Shank. His team wins tonight by the score of 59-36. Orioles now 11-7 on the regular season. They finish a perfect 10-0 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Gertzie, we talked about that. And, you're one of Coach Shank's former players. And I know it means a ton to Coach. I was kidding around with him about tugging on the heartstrings and heartwarming. But it really is when you look at all the former basketball players who come back. And I've seen you at practice. I've seen a lot of the other Orioles helping out at practices. And you look around and you see all great number of Coach Shank's former players here supporting the Orioles.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about Coach Shank. Like, he developed us as men, right? I mean, we have our fathers, our grandfathers, and our family. We have Coach Shank and our other coaches that we've had. We all love Coach Shank, man. He's done so much for us, and that's why this program is so special. He doesn't care about just basketball. He cares about life after basketball, how you're going to be a better husband, you're going to be a better friend, better brother, you name it. Thad grooms you for that, and the way he coaches basketball. And don't get me wrong, he demands perfection when you're on the court, but there's so much more behind the scenes. So Thad's a legend in my book. I know you feel the same way.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
And you see that by the players coming back and all the the fans that he has like on the court.
Oh yeah.
You see the little girls and boys screaming, "Coach Shank," but man, that's pretty special.
A lot of
right
that
now.
comes through too from his being a physical education teacher. Those kids know him from a very young age.
Oh, absolutely. And not only that, he's got that youth program down to a science, man. Those kids have fun every Saturday.
Yeah. The feeder program.
Absolutely.
That is a key to the success here of the Ludington Orioles.
He's got it figured out.
Yep.
We're lucky.
So we are very, very lucky to have him. A big win tonight, 59-36 over Muskegon Heights. And now the Orioles next week playing at Zeeland East on Tuesday and at Mason County Central on Thursday. In between, on Wednesday, the girls here against Reed City in their district semifinal matchup. The Orioles 15-5 against Reed City. Not sure how Reed City did in their final game tonight. We'll get that later, whether they finished 10 and they were 9-9 coming into tonight. So our girls finished 15-5. Our boys now 11-7. And again, a perfect 10-0. I sound like a broken record talking about that here in the Lakes 8 Conference. So a great night for Ludington basketball.
Yep.
Our freshman boys win, our JV boys win, our boys varsity win, and our girls varsity, which was the only game played down there tonight, they win big. And so congratulations in order to Coach Warren Stowe and his girls on grabbing at least a share of the Lakes 8 Conference Championship. Last thoughts, Gertie?
It's a good night for Ludington basketball. It's a good way to send off our seniors. We've been very fortunate to have Caleb Smith, Dylan Eaton, and Peyton Lacombe as part of this program.
And I just see the seniors posing for photos right now down at the east end of Hawley Gym, and they were all holding up their big heads that
awesome.
Brian Lacombe, I'm sure, made for them. And that great photo. I've got to get that and put that up on the OSN page later tonight. I'm sure I'll have no problem getting a hold of that. Again, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. One last thing, Gertzie, we got to give a plug to the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. All the board, well, not all of them. I still got to get it out to a few board members who are down south right now.
Yep.
They're the
Snowbirds,
snowbirds that are down south.
Rough
Folks
life.
like Rick Catt and Jim Schulte and so forth. But folks, Mason County Sports Hall of Fame selling raffle tickets. Just approach any of the 24 board members and ask for one. And they're $10 a piece. 3 $500 winners announced on June 25th at our dinner induction. And I got to send a big plug out to Rich Kirby. He said, "How many you got, Scoop?" I goes, "I want 10 earlier tonight." And I said, "Only had 10. I only had 9 in my pocket." I said, "I'll get you the 10th one here, Curb."
I should let him buy mine, Scoop, because you're always getting on me for selling more tickets.
So, feel free to approach any of the board members, folks, on that. And with that said, let me find there we go. I'm usually a little better organized. This for our executive producer, executive director, boys varsity basketball coach, our all everything, the one and only Thad Shank, And for our technical engineer for the WMOM radio station, as well as the OSN, as well as our OSN camera woman, Kate Shank. Braden, I didn't even say your name. Boy, I still really am off.
Braden,
our executive, our MVP, just let me put it that way, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, Braden Kronline, our MVP, and my sidekick tonight, our color commentary man, Kyle Gerzinski. He's all right, even if he is a Matthew Stafford fan.
That's right.
This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Have yourselves a great weekend. Again, the final score, the Ludington Orioles defeat the Muskegon Heights Tigers by the score of 59-36, and our girls win 62-26 at Heights. Good night, folks. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back with you on Tuesday from